All right, it's on. Check.
You could check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I think it's working. All right, guys. We're here in Atlanta for the PGF Qualifier. I got Wallow J with me.
What's up, yo?
Conscious Keelan behind the cam. There's Becca. Show Becca.
There's Chris right there.
South Dakota. Oh, what?
No. South Dakota Chris is over there.
South Dakota Chris is over there.
This is Callahan Chris.
Callahan Chris. So perfect. Thank you. So we're actually waiting on one more of the competitors to get here. He's running a little late, and but everybody's weighed in, other than him, and we're just about ready to go. We're going to go through the rules meeting real quick with the guys, but I'm trying to wait on Marcus to get here. So Jiu-Jitsu Bud said, "Is it on? It's on, but is it on like Donkey Kong?" It is. It's on like Donkey Kong Jr. If you ever played that one.
Like Donkey Kong Country?
Oh, it's definitely on like Donkey Kong Country. Remember you used to jump on them crocodiles?
Right?
I'm assuming I do. I see real quick before you get started.
Yeah, I'll definitely wait for you. Yeah, you know how that goes. Yeah, and if they got any Coke Zero over there, you know
don't have that.
You know what to do.
He also wants some chips.
What's up, man?
They don't carry that over there.
Look how skinny Chase Hanna is.
I don't know if Miggy sees Chase right now, he'd be like, "Whoa,
Dude, Miggy a jumping.
yeah."
You got to be careful with Miggy.
Yeah.
So we already have a $25 bounty on a twister. That's going to be from North Texas Massage and Recovery. And then Wallow says he's matching it with $25 for a twister. I'll match it too.
Oh,
So we'll go to $75 on the line for a twister for right now. Yeah, that's right, Lewis. Lewis Collins over there. Lewis just got his purple belt here recently over at our gym. He said he's here to cash checks and snap necks. I don't know what that means, but because I'm just going to give him cash. He won't have to cash a check. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
mine will be Venmo, so.
So really, Lewis needs to get up with the times, to be honest with you. But he might get a twister and some money. That's possible. All right. Did we see Wesley Carter yet? We don't have Wesley Carter yet? Wesley Carter might be forfeiting his registration money.
Hey, that's no bueno for
He shows
him,
up
but
after the bracket starts. I
Yeah.
won't be rewriting the bracket.
come on, Wesley.
Come on.
Come on, bro. I see an Elkins,
Oh, we got an Elkins here?
but it's the good
Let me
Elkins,
go,
though.
let me go out here.
It's the good one.
No, you stay here. You stay here. I'll be right back.
I can't pull double duty. I mean, I was just wondering if you wanted, but it's cool. You're good? All right.
I'm not worried with such a camera.
Bro, stop it.
$25 on a wrist lock.
Oh, what? There's a bounty for a wrist lock?
We got bounties on wrist locks as well.
The wrister was what was on our screen.
The wrister.
So it's $25?
Wow.
All right, there's a bounty, $25 for a wrist lock. Just saying. Yeah.
It's getting cold in the comments section.
These guys are going prison rules right now.
Excuse me.
Tony is in the midst of that escalating so quickly.
It's fun when you start betting money, man. What's up, Sierra's in the game here.
The same expectation for him to win a state title is the same expectation.
Either that or he's eating outside, right? For Thanksgiving.
He's only without a child, so we'll send him to the kids' table.
What's up, brother?
You get the little packet, little 4-cup.
Sippy cup.
Little marble plastic knives and forks.
All right, so those two guys are not here.
So we're missing what? Wesley and who else?
That's it. Just Wesley.
Just Wesley? Okay.
So
I'm just going to put Wesley as missing, MIA.
I think we got a bracket.
Coke Zeros. I took my masterpiece by reading them in the car second time, and then after this is yours. It melted.
No, not right now. I think we're good.
That is true.
What's up, dog?
What's up, fella?
Well, how you doing?
Improvise, adapt, and overcome.
I did lose my
I've got him.
I'm just working on the bracket right now.
Like the container.
that conversation we had. Use mine. That's about my mom being horrified. Hey man, I forgot mine. I got you.
All right, let's bring all the fighters. You guys come over here and let's talk about the rule set for just 1 second. And then I want to do another check just to make sure we got what we need. All right, so we're just going to set this up as a single elimination bracket. The matches are 6 minutes long. All subs are legal, and all slams are a no-no. That's pretty much it. Because most people don't train with it, we're not going to use the wall as part of the playing field, so we'll try to just keep it in the blue right here. South Dakota Chris right here, he's the referee. He's going to try to keep us in this blue area of the match. Use the gray as warning track. Use the black as a complete reset back to the middle, right? All right, so like I said, all subs are legal, 6 minutes long. If it goes to a draw, there won't be any points scored. If it goes to a draw, Keelan and I are going to choose the winner based on, make sure you hear this criteria, who we like the best for the bracket, for the PGF. It's not going to be based on who dominated the match. It's going to be based on who do I think is going to be the most exciting person to have in the season. So consider this half tournament and half American Idol tryout. I'm serious. So if you're like, yo, I was planning on coming in and stalling my way into victory by dominating everybody, you're not going to make it past the first round today. So everybody pretty clear on that? Well, Brandon, that's not fair. Well, I run the show, so it is fair.
It's not a democracy.
It is fair. It's not a democracy. Me and Keelan, we're in charge, and we're going to take the people that we like working with the best. So if it comes down to a draw, if you don't like that, then don't go to a draw. Does that sound fair to everybody? All right. So long as we're clear about that, there's no hurt feelings on it or anything. Well, you might have your feelings hurt, but it doesn't really matter. We don't need feelings in this sport. You need to get rid of those if you're planning on going very far. That's it. It's a real simple rule set. There's nothing to it. During the regular PGF season, we'll have the 6 for kills and 3 for breaks and 0 for draws, and we'll have all of that. Today, it won't work that way. We're just going to move down the bracket and try to make it happen. The final match is going to be no time limit sub only. So we will not decide the final with any kind of decision at all. You will decide it. And if we need to stay for 2 hours for that match, then we'll stay for 2 hours. And if you need to leave because you didn't want to see it, then you can go ahead and go. But we're going to be here until that final match comes to a clean conclusion. All right. Does anybody have any questions? This is something I didn't cover.
We got somebody else.
Oh, who we got?
Is that Wesley?
No, that's Ryan.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No, if he's in the 170 bracket, that's not good. That's not good. He's 906 pounds.
Yeah, I'm blind and I saw him just come in and I'm
took
like,
his shirt off last night, and his top 4 abs weighed 170.
did they throw him money?
Not
Can
me.
they compete?
Hey, you can compete with his abs later if that's what you're into. We'll see who comes out on top. All right. Questions?
Yeah, Rhoden stuttered or Clay Aidan, since you said it.
Reuben, for sure. I really feel like that's not that hard of a decision.
He's soulful.
Yeah.
Check your Fox.
All right. I'm going to go down the list here, and let's just clarify one more time who all's here. Looking for Aidan Copeland. Looking for Blaine Presley. Shouldn't be here. Chad Clark. Gerald Thornton. Holden Neves. Isaac Stackhouse. James Cole, a.k.a. Spunky James Cole. Josh Gibbs. Kevin Buring. Kevin Cheryl. Lewis Collins. Marcus Elkins. Matthew Boyles. Randy Rhoden. Trent Martinez. No. Yolanda Donald. Wesley Carter.
Going once.
That's it.
Going
for
twice.
That's it for old Wesley. He's out of here. He's not going to be in.
Thanks for the $100.
Yeah, appreciate the registration fee, Wes. Thanks. Okay. All right, you guys go hang out, get stretched out. I'm going to put the bracket together then since we dropped one, and then we'll be in action in just a couple of minutes, all right?
Boop, boop.
If you guys need anything in the meantime, or if you have any questions that you want to ask privately, like off of the competitors, feel free to come over and talk.
How many points for buggy choke?
I don't know. Hey, we'll see. I bet there's buggy choke money.
That's the chat.
What about guard jump?
No. Oh, hey, that's good. Thank you. Hey, no jumping guard. Don't jump guard. Like, you can pull guard, you can drag them in, but don't jump. Somebody gets their leg broke. I don't want to do that today. We'll talk about that during the money rounds in November. You know.
The finale, yeah.
Yeah. It's inside my Facebook group. It's just a YouTube link. So if you just go to my YouTube and listen, everybody that's watching, please do us a favor. Give this thing a share. If you've got a jiu-jitsu Facebook group that you're in, share it there. If you've got like private like chats with your homies that are grapplers and people from your gym, that's the best way to share it. People are much more likely to see that and to click it if you send it in private messages. A little social media tip for you.
I'm trying, but look.
Egghead said, "Do we know what week it's going to be in November?" Not yet. We're going to try to schedule it around the ADCC trials, to be honest with you. So I want to make sure that people who want to do both are able to do both. Were you actually? I need some sort of like ice pack or something like that.
Like an ice pack.
Yeah. If he's got something like that, or just something to keep this a little cooler.
Okay.
Because this thing overheats real bad. Oh, you know what we could do?
Run that other one
Yeah.
and just plug the power into the computer.
Yeah. I might could do that. Where is that other one? Yeah. All right. Why don't you work on that real quick, and I'm going to work on the bracket. And then Wallow,
Yep.
you can kind of talk to everybody about the competitors and what we got going on.
So we got 11 competitors so far, or 12. Let me double check.
I think we just ended up with 10.
So we got Kevin Cheryl from 10 Planet Atlanta, Kevin Buring from 10 Planet Atlanta, Aidan Copeland from 10 Planet Atlanta. Then we got James Cole, one of your guys, 10 Planet Decatur.
That's Spunky James Cole.
Yeah, James Spunky Cole.
Yeah, no, Spunky James.
Oh, Spunky, my bad.
Yeah, Spunky goes at the front.
Like your boy, Eric
Yeah.
Anders.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not Eric, your boy Anders.
No.
It's your boy.
Okay, so
Eric Anders.
so Spunky James Cole.
Yeah, that's correct.
So that's 10 Planet
Much better.
Decatur, one of your guys. Then we got Randy Rhoden, who's a PGF Season 2 alum from Scramble BJJ. Then we have his teammate, Matthew Boyles, which is one of the guys that, the PGF Insider is sponsoring. Joshua Gibbs from Nomad BJJ, also a PGF alum. Let's see who else. We got Lewis Collins from 10 Planet Muscle Shoals. Gerald Thornton from 10 Planet Atlanta. Isaac, obviously 10 Planet Perry. Then we have Holden Neves from Ironclad Wrestling. Marcus Elkins from Ironclad. And that's it.
We're looking at probably 10 minutes till start time, Stephen. We're very, very close.
Wesley didn't make it, so again, sorry, Wesley.
Yeah,
You out.
it's going together, so he's out of there.
He's running around like 3 rounds. Like, my body's having
Dude, it still put that Wesley kid in the bracket. That doesn't even make it's so stupid. Edit.
Oh, you're doing the automatic thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to. You know what? I might just
Write it up.
hand and paper this
Yeah.
thing, you know what I mean? Oh, here it goes. That's how I do it. Unplace Wesley Carter. And then automatically draw. Well, Wesley, if you're watching, I hate you missed it, buddy, but
Yeah.
officially out of here.
So we got 3 purple belts, and everybody else is a blue or a white belt.
Yo, I hear this. I've been hearing a lot of things about this kid here, Matthew Boyles.
Yeah.
Everybody's talking about him.
Fun fact about Matthew Boyles: he likes to ride unicycles.
Huh?
He likes to ride unicycles.
Hey, life's full of choices.
That was a little information we got on the side from one of his teammates. So
You get information like that on the side, you're liable to get a lot of other information.
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
for sure.
You want it closer?
I was trying to get some information on Randy Rhoden, but they said that he keeps things tied to the chest. A little close to the vest.
That's good side control.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we could get some dirt on Marcus from his brother.
Oh, yeah.
So we're trying to get dirt on people right now. I don't know. Well, we know that Matthew Boyles likes to ride unicycles. So
Easy, super easy. March is afraid of tennis balls.
Wait.
So Marcus Elkins is afraid of tennis balls.
Literally, I'm skipping if you touch him with a tennis ball.
Is it something y'all did to him as a child?
He's a weird guy. He's not dead.
So
That is a complex phobia right there.
So you're sure that he's your brother, but
Positive,
I don't know.
but
yeah,
no tennis balls.
no tennis balls.
Anything with tennis balls,
Oh man, we should have showed up with a bunch of tennis balls.
Yeah, I was about to say if I would have known that.
Yeah.
It's got to be the fuzz on the ball or something.
Yeah, man, that guy's huge. No way he's gonna make 170.
Ryan,
That guy over there.
He's like walks at like 205.
Oh, shh.
He's shredded, bro.
I saw him and he said, Wesley. Then he walked through the door. And I'm like, oh, too big.
That's a big 170.
And that's a big 170. Yeah.
That's a good question. Egghead Warrior said, "How much did Randy Rhoden cut?" I don't know.
Let's find out. Randy, how much did you cut?
Sunday I was 93.
So, 93?
Yeah.
So 93 to 70, 23 pounds.
Danny Burnham says Randy Rhoden speaks Japanese. Is that correct, Randy?
I'm not.
Not fluent.
But you
That's a
can
yes.
you can say some words, right?
Conversation.
He said he used to be conversational, which is a conversation
Konnichiwa.
unto itself.
Yeah, I'll play a little guitar. Do you?
You jerk. All right, it's putting the bracket together there. We'll be in the game in just a second.
So Marcus
Gosh,
Marcus Elkins wanted to know if there was a bounty for bogey chokes. Is there any money for bogey chokes in the chat?
Not, yeah, just let them work it out in the chat right there.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Let me share it.
Oh, they finally come up.
Yeah, it was.
Oh boy!
Maybe open it for you.
No, dude, I have to look at my move now. So can't use the wrist. Hold it here, spin it on the bottom. Logan suggested I do it left-handed, but that was harder than just having a broken wrist and trying to do it this way.
You have a broken wrist?
I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's not working correctly for sure.
Bro, it sounds like you're getting old.
I've been old for a hot minute.
Not as old as me.
He's been 24 for like what, 5 years?
12 years? 13 years?
I got to do it with my fingers.
Dude, I swear you can do it with your toes. Unbelievable. Look at that. What is it? What are those things? The other day, I swear you were like braiding your armpit hair with
I think he probably would have been much better on the mic than me.
No, if you put a microphone on me, I'll freeze up.
Well, that and there ain't no telling what he's going to say, dude. This is a family-friendly channel.
That's the perfect thing.
You can't do live.
You can't put Matt Elkins on a live thing. No, that's not. That's not good.
Start just talking to fill empty space in the conversation, that could be a problem. Yeah, that could go in a number of different ways.
I
mean, only for some
these
people.
interviews.
I mean, some of us will thoroughly enjoy it, but
Yeah.
I understand. Listen, but like I said, family business.
Oh, there is a bogey choke on bounty in the chat. How much is it? Let me see. Pass that again.
Okay.
Hey, dude.
I don't know if my cell phone's just not got good signal or what, but
Dude, I really would. I would I wish I could like today, but I don't. I didn't even do it like actually.
All right, I got the bracket for you guys if you want to hear it. So this is a random draw. The first matchup is going to be Josh Gibbs versus Isaac Stackhouse. Then we got Aidan Copeland versus Matthew Boyles. Lewis Collins versus Holden Neves. Kevin Cheryl, you have a bye in round one. James Cole versus Marcus Elkins. Oh, spunky James versus Elkins. Kevin Buring, you got a bye.
wait, how come all the 10 Planet Atlanta guys are getting buzzed?
Listen, man.
Yeah. I actually have him on the phone right now. He's so yeah.
And then Randy Rhoden versus Gerald Thornton. This is the way it's going to work out. So that's the way it's going to shake down, kids. And we'll be ready to rock and roll.
Also, there's another bounty on the chat, $20 for a bogey choke. Just letting y'all know.
Oh, we got a super chat right there from Tavares Simons. That's the buggy choke
Super
bounty.
chat.
That's the buggy choke mounty right there.
Yeah, it's gas money.
Dude, she is like the daughter from The Incredibles.
Violet with the hair.
Yeah, she just got her little blue hair done yesterday. Got it done like she likes it.
dealing with BMAC.
Oh, I don't know. I think you're pretty easygoing. Well, what does she got to deal with?
Opening
Her?
his Coke bottle.
Yeah, he's saying that, he's got to deal with you.
I'm great.
Yeah,
I'm the best to be around.
yeah. What? He's the best guy. What?
Oh, he is the best guy.
All right, we got 55 people on the live stream. Let's go. I want to see 100. I want to see 100. And I want everybody to make sure you like. If you haven't liked the video, if you haven't shared it and you're on mobile, just hit that X out of the live chat. Give it a quick share, quick like. That really helps us out. And then right back into the live chat.
And feel free to join the channel too. You know.
Bounce MC says, wait, so if we put a bounty out, the guys grappling will actually receive it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we'll give them 100% of it. So, as a matter of fact, if you just got money that you want to give to one of the competitors, just put it in the super chat and I'll give it to them. YouTube takes 30% of that. So if you give $10, I'll give them 7. YouTube keeps 30% of all the super chat stuff, but they also make it to where way more people give. So it balances out.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's a yes is what that is. All right, we're about ready to get going. You guys about ready to get started? All right, so if you're spectating, make sure you're sitting in the black, not the gray. And if you're commentating, make sure you got your Coke Zero.
Well, I have my Coke No Zero because I didn't get one, but that's okay.
So I got a Coke Zero. You just got a zero.
I just got a 0, yeah, or a Coke No Zero, whatever. It's all the same.
Nick Shook said, yeah, Brandon's a great guy to be around unless you're a white belt in August.
That is true.
That's true.
I don't think the rank matters.
All right. I'm gonna try to pull this real quick. We're probably gonna drop the feed for about 30 seconds right here, guys, but or drop the video for about 30 seconds. We'll be right back. All right, Keelan, you want to come be the man that does this? I'm scared.
You got it.
I'm scared, dude.
I can't do it.
What is it?
We're gonna switch because this adapter's
Overheating?
yeah. Oh, wrong camera. Stop. Oh my God, we really messed up.
Exit out of all this. The
So we
stream.
fit it.
Well, first I would put go to brand and click mat side. Like we want. Take this off.
We're in.
Cool.
Who knows? Who knows?
B-Mac, you got a new member, Miggy.
Oh, womp 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 super chat.
He probably a bread eater. I mean, look
Dude,
at,
you know
I
he's
mean,
a
I mean,
bread
look
eater.
at him.
You know he's a bread eater. All right, I think we're back and ready to go. Audio good, guys? Everything good to go?
I second
right.
Joshua.
All right, here we go. Josh Gibbs, Isaac Stackhouse.
All right, here we go. So we got a PGF.
You got the time with you, Chris? Okay, word.
We got a PGF Season 2 alum going against a PGF Qualifier alum. This is his fourth one right here.
Yeah, Isaac has been at all of the qualifiers so far, and then Josh was in the second season of PGF, so he came and stayed a whole week with us in Decatur.
Dude, I didn't
Made
even
that happen.
recognize him.
Yeah, he's cut down, man.
Yeah.
This is his second qualifier, actually. He was at the Louisville qualifier. He got a sub up there, and then
Yep.
Isaac trying to get underneath with that butterfly
he's-
guard.
Like he was trying to lift a little bit.
Double collar tie from Kev there. So they're kind of trading it. They're playing for this inside position here. You see Josh wants to step to the inside, but Isaac's staying underneath him. He's getting into an ashi a little.
Ooh, look at that.
He reverses position. That's a good sweep there by Isaac. Well, Josh thinking about that Kimura right there. Oh, man. People just bring Coke Zeros to the king, dude. You know how that goes.
Oh, I said back on top.
Yeah, he made that same entry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Isaac sits back on his straight ankle. He's got a regular ashi. Josh doing a good job. He's kicking that foot off the hip. Ah, my man. My man.
He's out.
Nice work, both guys so far.
I think I should probably start keeping up with the time too.
I got it right here.
Okay.
It would probably be good for you to do it as well,
Yeah.
just so we can have,
Yeah.
you can be able to communicate a little better like that.
So there's 4 minutes left.
Josh got a good position here, and he's attacking the head. Oh, he's attacking
dude,
the Darce right here.
Darce.
Oh, man, that was a good shot right there. Isaac did a good job of
Yeah.
using his posture to back out of that thing. He had to flatten his back, really straighten his back out. And Josh putting a lot of pressure down, controlling that wrist right there. Good frame on the outside hip here from Isaac, keeping him off of him. He's playing this little Z. He's hunting that head, man.
Yeah.
Got 70 people watching. Appreciate that. You guys make sure that you're sharing with all your people.
And don't be shy to give him that super chat either. Just saying.
Josh wrapping the head here. He may be thinking about either Anaconda or Armin guillotines.
3 minutes left in the match. Isaac's got to do something. Get out of there. Start attacking.
Look, Josh is trying to sneak that. He's trying to sneak in. He just wants to get between the tricep and the torso there. And if he can, he's going to have an attack on the head. Isaac trying to hide it from him. Now Josh really more in position to think about a Darce attack when the arm is in by itself.
Oh,
Isaac
he's
sits up on the
backstep.
underhook, but there's a big back step. Josh is, he got past the guard for a second. Quarter guard recovery there for Isaac and all the way back into his half now. This is a good match.
We got
Very
2
close
purple
match.
belts. You know, they both have a bunch of experience.
Dude, both of these guys are super experienced, yeah. Isaac's got tons of MMA experience. He's been in the grappling scene for a long time, man. Josh uses that left hand to come around and take control here. If we get wild right here, Chris, we're going to pull him back. So when you get to a stopping place here, let's pull him.
So he's trying to go to the back here. Nope. Lost it.
Steps around. Isaac back in on the leg again. Josh is out of there. Disengage. Nice job, guys.
Oh, little club from Isaac. This guy doesn't want to give out an inch. Look at his face.
About a minute and a half.
Minute and a half.
Butterfly guard now for Isaac. Josh controlling the wrist. He's trying to step over the head again.
Got a minute left.
Minute left in the match.
Isaac getting aggressive now. He feels the end of the time. He's got double underhooks with his butterfly.
So what are we going to do in the event of a tie?
Me and Keelan are going to make the call.
Okay.
Let's get to that hip pocket.
There's less than 30 seconds at this point.
30 seconds.
Oh, he's a nice
he-
high attack here. He's trying to turn the corner on an arm lock here. This is the most significant attack. He's got the shoulder locked. This is the most significant attack of the match so far. Oh, he had a good quick flash on that arm.
10 seconds left. All right.
Your time, picture.
All right, that's time.
Wow. It's a pretty good match right there.
Tough match. Tough match.
I mean, Isaac
you know,
had that.
I feel like Isaac had the most offensive attacks. He got in on the legs a couple of times. He made the best look at an arm. We're gonna go with Isaac.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with Isaac.
Yeah, that sub attempt, that's pretty much what solidified it for me. I'm like, yeah, they're both scrambling, but at the end of the day, Isaac, you know.
I mean, it's hard to make a call.
Yeah,
It's that close. Really, neither guy got very close to a sub.
Yeah.
But Isaac seemed to
attempt.
be he seemed to be pushing for the subs the most. And look, Josh did a good job.
Yeah.
He was on top a lot. I don't know. How do you make that call, man? That's
Well,
why
you do.
That's why they gave me the big bucks.
That's right. You're the commish.
I make negative hundreds of dollars, actually negative thousands of dollars a year doing the PGF. So that's why I get to make the call, I guess. So let me advance this one. We got Isaac Stackhouse by decision. And back to the bracket. Sorry, it takes me a second to do this. Smooth comp's not super fast, but it is good. It is a good program. And on to the next match. If you guys like what you're seeing here, please feel free to drop some money in for these fighters in the super chat. Whatever you put in the super chat, if you'll tag the fighter that you want it to go to, we'll just give it to them. I won't keep it for myself. All right, looking at Aidan Copeland versus Matthew Boyles. Woo!
So we got Matthew Boyles, blue belt from Scramble BJJ,
Yeah, a lot of.
versus Aidan, who's a 10 planet white belt, about a year experience.
You got that timer?
Um,
All right, we're into it right away. Oh, great single leg straight into the takedown. Matthew's coming out hot, boy.
that's right, we sponsored him. PGF Insider.
Easy guard here for Aidan.
You can hear Sean in the background.
Man, Sean's one of the best
coaches, yeah.
in all of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, anywhere. South Dakota Chris might got his knee blew out right there.
I don't know if you noticed, but like he doesn't yell at his students or that he's coaching.
course.
He stays calm, so they stay calm.
Inside position here for Matthew. A little frame from Aidan, trying to keep him off.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little biased towards Matthew Boyles.
That's okay. You can be biased. Oh, look at that nice step around the outside and a good pass right there into side control. He's thinking about that buggy choke. No,
yeah.
He's thinking about it. Oh, it's a fly trap on the other side. So that's the fly trap. That's a different submission.
Whoa.
Sean just goes, "You're crazy." Egghead Warrior. Oh, that one's for me. He said $10 for me for making the tough calls. Another good pass there for Boyles, and now the knee to the belly. Boyles really dominating the pace of the match for sure.
He's
2 passes already.
He's playing for the win. He's not trying to stall. That's for sure.
He's here. He's here for the
win.
American Idol tryout.
That's right.
Oh, that's a nice little idiot sweep attempt. But Boyles, great base and another pass right here.
I believe he's experiencing unicycles. That's helped him here.
His unicycling experience really paying off. Getting a little over aggressive there though, and he ends up back in the closed guard.
When the guard opens, we split it.
Aidan bouncing his head. Sean is, what are you doing?
I don't know if Sean is coaching him or putting him to sleep. One of the two. I don't know. He's so spoken.
Oh, nice high guard. Thinking about that dead orchard. Okay.
Oh, he's out. He's out.
Yeah, Aidan got a little bit greedy right there, trying to throw his leg over without moving his hip.
There you go. Pin it. Yeah, pin it. There you go.
81 people watching right now. I want to see that go up to 100, man.
Thank you for joining. We appreciate it.
So Aidan's doing a pretty decent job with his guard, but he's not really showing any urgency about getting to the top position. Oh, dive through looking for that Darce, and now a B. Smith attempt here from Aidan. Looking to take the back. He's got the hooks in.
He's out.
Man, that was a nice attack there from Aidan. Matthew is just keeping a ferocious pace, man. This is only halfway through this match. Oh, and Aidan ends up on the top. Triangle choke coming here for. Oh, there's the triangle attempt. Boyles is red hot.
Yeah.
Posture control, tight knees. Don't settle. We're going for the triangle, other leg. Don't settle. Don't settle.
Oh, ends up with the mounted triangle.
Wow.
Matthew Boyles, dude.
Dude.
Flipping, Matthew. Flipping, Matthew. Pull the head.
Oh, he's got the arm.
And there's a towel. Oh, man. Matthew Boyles is no joke, dude. Matthew Boyles with the triangle arm lock.
That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, man. That kid looks good. I see why everybody's so excited about it.
I want to send a shout out to Egghead for picking Matthew Boyles as the guy that we were going to sponsor.
Yeah, nice job, Egghead.
Yep.
That was exciting. That was an exciting
that
match.
was
There was a
good.
lot of action.
That was good.
only 4 minutes worth of action, by the way. Like all of that happened inside the space.
Let
of
me
4
bring up
minutes.
the timer.
You're gonna be ready this time.
Yeah.
This is Lewis Collins versus Holden Neves.
Oh, here we go. So we got PGF alone, season 1 versus Holden.
Yeah, Lewis, a PGF season 1 vet. Did some good things in PGF season 1, man.
Yep.
And then he just got his purple belt. No twisters yet, bud.
So Holden is a blue belt from Ironclad, about 4 years experience.
Lewis on the bottom position. Lewis Collins on bottom here, playing his butterfly guard. Now looking to get back into his closed guard. Look at this well play from Lewis. Very aggressive, man. He's turning on an arm lock right here. Nice job by Holden, recognizing what's going on. Lewis nonstop on the attack. Good hard reap right there. Uses it to go to the top position. Lewis getting wild out here, son.
These guys are bringing it today. Oh, look at that. That was
trying to jump around the guard. Holden keeps his knee on the inside, and Holden ends up coming out on a leg entanglement.
I think
right here.
I think he cleared the knee.
Lewis almost his knee to the inside.
No. He's
Lewis
out.
is very comfortable with leg
Oh,
locks.
and he's
I really would say that that's really his
he just counted
best
that leg
move,
lock. Yeah.
yeah. Nice. Holden tried to pull, and Lewis shin slice right into
Yeah,
Holden's goodie bag there, right into the old coin purse.
We call them the huevos.
In my country.
In my country, we call them the huevos.
Lewis now settling in the top position, and the pace of the match changes a little bit. Shoulder crunch here coming from Holden.
4:22 left on the match.
Oh, Holden making a turn. Lewis sitting back for the leg. He's got the over wrap there on the right side. Bails on it in order for the grip on the hip. And now Lewis is trying to change levels and think it more of a pressure
Oh, he went
pass
for the
style.
Kimura.
Kimura attempt here by
Yeah.
Holden. Lewis was thinking about switching that off into an arm lock, and he's thinking about it. Here he goes, trying to turn the corner on it.
He's out.
And Holden passed the guard for just a split second there. Shout out to Conscious Keelan for this video quality. Look how good that looks.
That looks amazing. 3:30 left
Oh,
in the match.
rolling attempt there from Holden. Holden's breathing hard. Lewis with the inside position with his right foot there,
he's
looking for an
lifting.
elevation.
Yeah.
He's into Ashi on the outside.
Oh, he's got it. I think
this
he's
is trouble.
No.
This is trouble here. Holden trying to counter on his own, though.
Well, he can use it to sweep here if you don't get it.
Lewis comes out on top position.
Oh, he sliced. Oh.
And Holden's breathing hard, boy.
2 minutes and 50 seconds left in the match. Well,
That's the halfway point. That, again, man, a lot of action. For
he's
3
breathing
minutes.
heavy because of all the action.
That's what I love
Yeah.
about a 6-minute match,
Yeah.
man.
You have to go
There's
for it.
not a lot of time to play around.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a lot of time to play around. And since there's no points, Lewis pulls guard. He's going to try to play some rubber guard here. Hugging his knee on the outside. Ooh, maybe a dead orchard attempt right there. Holden recognizing that, dropping his elbow to the outside over here on the right. Lewis lets it go. He's going to try to reset and find something
2
else.
minutes left right now. Matt Elkins doesn't want Holden hanging out there. He wants him out of there.
Lewis cuts an angle. Oh, what an arm lock.
Wow.
Lewis Collins.
That was so pretty.
Oh, man. That came out of nowhere. Lewis with a beautiful submission, dude.
Wow. That was
That
quick.
was smooth.
Yeah,
man.
that was quick.
That was smooth. It came out of nowhere, too.
Yeah.
Your boy Lewis Collins not playing around. out there
No,
while,
he's like, I'm a season one vet. I'm here to do work. He's putting people on notice.
How you feeling out there, Coach? Oh, man. You know what time it is, don't you?
Oh, yeah, here we go.
It's Spunky James time. James Cole versus Marcus Elkins.
All right, we got Spunky versus Baby Elkins.
You guys hold out just 1 second.
Hold up.
All right,
All
here we
right.
go.
So,
James pulls guard. James is an aggressive leg locker, dude.
listen, from the first time I ever saw James to now, which was like 5 years ago or so,
Yeah.
he's a different grappler.
He is, man. James has worked hard. When James came in, listen, man, just real talk. He was not the most talented guy in the room. Marcus attacking the headlight here, but James has put in. He's put in a lot of hard work, man. And we're really proud of him.
It shows. It shows.
Marcus already thinking about this Darce, though, man. Marcus has got a really good Darce, a really good one. James frames him out of there. James is tough, kid. Nice job. Look how Elkins pummels that left foot back to the inside. Elkins is a state champion wrestler, like all Elkins, but like his brother before him and his brother before him. They're all. This is a tough position.
He's
for
trying to
James right
win
here.
because he wants to be at the Thanksgiving dinner. If he doesn't win, he's sitting outside.
That's a really good attack by Marcus there. He's thinking about James recognizing it. It's an anaconda choke attempt. James recognizes it, flattens out. He's got his guard passed here.
5 minutes left.
And James back into his guard there. Look how Marcus has his left foot pummeled there on the inside. And that's keeping James from really recovering a meaningful guard. James has got his knee shield in. Marcus trying to flatten him out. James doing a good job staying on his side, but he keeps exposing himself to this Darce and Anaconda style attack here by doing that.
Jokes and now cast the guard. While he addresses the joke. Slide your knee through.
James has to let go of that knee shield to try to flatten himself out here. Marcus is cooking something.
Marcus even brought his own camera guy. Look at this.
Impressive.
All right. He
Marcus
brought his brother to coach him, brought his own camera guy.
Marcus hit, I know he hit a Darce in the PGF 1 qualifier, or the PGF
Decatur.
the first qualifier, Decatur.
Yeah. Oh,
This
does he
is a
have
good
it?
Darce here.
I can't tell.
Oh, he tapped. Quick one.
Yep. I also have to be a little biased towards Baby Elkins because we are actually sponsoring him too. So,
We who?
PGF Insider. That's right. Every Thursday on the BJJ 365 network.
Yep.
All right, so we got Randy Rhoden versus Gerald.
All right. Not yet, Chris. Hold, Chris. Give me just 1 second, Chris. Keelan, you want to come over here and look at the bracket? Show everybody the bracket. So here's what we got right now. So we had Gibbs versus Stackhouse, and we advanced Stackhouse. We had Aidan versus Matthew. Matthew won by sub. Lewis versus Holden, and then Lewis advanced by sub. Kevin Cheryl got the bye early on, and so he's going to have Lewis Collins as his first match here, right? Then James Cole versus Marcus Elkins. Marcus wins, and he advances to take on Kevin Buring, who also had the bye. And then Randy Rhoden is going to be taking on Gerald Thornton. And that'll actually be, even though this is both of their first time, this is the first matchup of the second round. So we've got 8 guys left. Here's what the bracket's looking like right now. We got 8 guys left. We got Randy and Gerald. So y'all are actually the first match of the second round, right? Marcus Elkins, you'll be taking on Kevin Buring. Lewis Collins, you'll have Kevin Cheryl. Isaac Stackhouse versus Matthew Boyles.
Oh,
and so Randy and Gerald is about to go down, and this is the first matchup of the second. What? You'll have Marcus versus Kevin Buring.
not yet.
No, not yet. No, not yet.
You got some time. He was ready. He was ready to go.
So Randy versus Gerald. Oh, Randy with the quick takedown, dog. So Randy, a PGF Season 2 vet.
Also wrestler from Duke back in the day.
That's right. He wrestled at Duke University. And Randy really impressed everybody in PGF Season 2. He was just a blue belt at the time. Gerald's getting after it too, man.
Well, listen, Gerald's a blue belt, and he's got about 3 years experience, so he's not completely, like a white belt.
Gerald sits up and grabs that chin strap there.
I lost my train of thought just watching this.
Yeah, let you sit right there. Yeah.
You notice how he sat? He didn't want another takedown like that.
The dump truck finishes out on top.
I don't know.
The pace cools now just a little bit.
The dump truck is looking like a pickup truck because he slimmed down, bro.
Dude, he does. He kind of looked like a little baby Ford Ranger
Yeah, right?
with like
Extended cab.
No, not even manual windows and everything.
Right foot to hip foot. Walk the right foot to hip
Hey, we got 89 watching. I want to see that go to 100, guys. Help us push this to 100. If you're watching, X
Share
out
it.
of the live chat, share, and hit that like button. That kind of stuff really helps us. And then if you're thinking about
Beat the bottom hand.
wanting to support these athletes, drop it into the super chat
There you go.
on YouTube, and we'll just give it to them. Just tell us who you want it to give it. Who you want us to
4:30
give it to.
left in the match.
Hey, go ahead, Gerald. Go ahead, Gerald. Go ahead, Gerald. He's gonna die. And everybody in. Yes, sir. Going back in. Yes, sir. Hey, it's like using your arms, Gerald.
Keep putting flat. Put it flat.
Randy gets him flat right there. This is heavy position.
Hey, Gerald.
Man, get a D1 wrestler on top of you, trying to flatten you out, dude.
Him and Jake Elkins. Oh,
Oh, that was one of the most fun matches in PGF season 2. So the winner of this bracket today, auto invite into season 3, which we're going to start filming in November. Season 3 is going to be like Shark Week, dude. All live. We're going to do it live all over the course of 1 week.
so every day you're going to be live.
Every day. Nice knee slice pass by Randy. Look how he uses his left shin there to try to isolate the arm. Gerald bringing his knee forward. He wants to make it difficult for Randy to
Knee on
mount.
belly.
Randy steps into that knee on belly position quick. Heavy positioning here for Randy. He's got that arm isolated over here on his left. This is where I like to do that big jumping triangle right there.
Yeah, the murder sauce.
Yeah, you can hear PJ in his corner calling for it. He's calling for it.
Yep. Honey, left honey.
3 minutes left on the match.
Gerald gets his elbow back to the inside. That may open up some Darce opportunities right here, though, for Randy.
I think Randy's wearing him out. I can hear Gerald breathing heavy.
Ooh, front headlock attempt here for Randy. I can't see if he's got the figure 4 over there. It looks like he does. Looks like he does. He's playing. Oh, man. Look at that ankle pick. Gerald sat back and put his finger in his ear like he's trying to get his balance back there. Oh, Randy's starting to wear on him. Man.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
in the beginning, man. In the beginning, Gerald was really pushing the pace, but
Randy needs to step it up if he wants this win. There's 2 minutes left.
Pick one to Iceland. There you go.
Randy, think about a punch choke. You see that?
Yeah, I see it.
That's dirty. I wouldn't do that to somebody.
Well, yes, you would.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think I did it to you.
Man, like,
I just walk up to people in the streets and in Walmarts and get head and arm choke attempt here for Randy. Ooh, he switches off to this north-south into a Darce. Randy putting a lot of attacks up, but hasn't really been able to put together a.
there's a minute 45 left, and these guys need to step it up and see
The arm in there. Cross face.
if
Lock
they
it.
who wants this. I mean, Randy right now is dominating, but
Yeah, I mean,
No.
there's no question right now about who's got the decision. That's not what we're looking for.
no, we want the submission.
We're looking for kills.
We're looking for the
Keep
finish.
trying.
Minute 22 left.
Keep up with the attempts. There you go.
Randy's just running through his submissions, trying to get something.
He wants that north-south choke.
Yeah.
Yep, come on.
Yeah, he-
Gerald's out.
His corner calling for him to try a Kimura, and I think that's the right move right here. Gerald's doing a good job protecting his neck.
1 minute left.
Randy's got him sucking wind there, and you heard a big exhale,
Yeah.
big grunt there from Gerald.
$45 seconds.
Greg Popper. Cheers.
Randy just dominating the match, though.
Yeah.
And this is a 170-pound bracket. Everybody made weight at
Hey, attack this arm
170.
right here. Attack this arm.
Oh, tap.
Tap.
We got the tap with 30 seconds left.
What was the sub? Just straight arm lock?
Yeah.
Anal strangle. Yeah, that's what we call them.
A what?
The anal strangle.
The anal strangle.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think I'm going to call it.
No, yeah. I'm going to pass on that. Better than the stretch, that's for sure.
Listen, man, I heard some wild names for moves in my lifetime, but I have not ever heard anything called anal strangle. I mean, he said that like that's what they call it for real.
Yeah.
That still didn't help me to find out what the move was. All right, you got to show me afterwards, but not personally. You know, I'm not looking to get anal strangled out here in front of everybody. All right, the next matchup is Isaac Stackhouse versus Matthew Boyles.
Oh boy, I'm a little conflicted on this one. Friend, sponsor guy. May the best man win.
Let the hate flow through you.
Yeah. No. May the best man win. That's all.
Isaac pulls guard quick. Matthew, very exciting that first match. Isaac got here on a decision, but I mean it was a tough match.
Flattening.
Coach going out to flatten him out.
Isaac looking for that underhook over there. Matthew concedes, gives it away, trying to slice the knee through the middle now.
Go ahead and get under the leg. There you go. There you go. Take your time. Get your hand back. You okay? There you go.
Oh, he's Darce attempt already.
Darce, yeah.
Darce attempt already. Switches off to a arm guillotine anaconda style attack here. Rolls through.
There you go. Don't just pass.
And Isaac does a good job defending that.
There. Revenge grip it next time instead of going straight to the darts.
Here, PJ Broom in the corner, coaching his athletes.
Well, Matthew also has wrestling experience. If I'm not mistaken,
clearly, man. He's got some experience. You know, a blue belt that looks like that without having grappled for a long time. He's using that head and arm grip to try to pass. But Isaac doing a good job. He's just hanging on. Ooh, very nice work. And here comes a back take attempt. He thought about punching through. He should have just done it. Isaac behind the 8-ball here.
Yeah.
Turtles up. Almost recovers. Now mount from Matthew Boyles.
It looks like he might trying to set up a armbar. Yeah. No. Okay.
No, he's definitely working on this back take attempt still. And he's got plenty of time to put it together. We're only 2 minutes in, 3 minutes and 50 seconds left.
I thought he was sitting to the side so he could throw the leg over.
He's gonna ride that right knee up behind his hit right there.
Oh, there it is.
And gonna look to take the back. Going to the rear triangle here. And now he switches off to the back.
Trying to get that second hook in.
He's playing that single hook control there. Throws the second hook in. Isaac's got his hands full with this kid.
Yeah.
Watch your right arm.
Belly down.
Oh, he's got the body triangle on him.
Man, it's the worst.
We saw in Fort Myers when Charlie got him in the body triangle last time. He took his back. You know, he had his back body triangle and got the rear naked choke. But Isaac was having some issues with his stomach, so.
Isaac escapes, man.
Yeah.
Nice job. What's the time look like?
Time, 2:49 left.
So Isaac's going to have to really push the pace here if he wants to sub.
Right now, Matthew's dominating.
Yeah, he's dominating the match.
Yeah. Two and a half left.
Isaac's going to have to get underneath and try to get to those legs. Boy, Matthew keeps a pace, doesn't he?
Dude.
He's aggressive, buddy. I love it.
2 minutes left.
Just relax and breathe and maintain.
Sister with the coaching, advising him to breathe. Oh, no.
Looking at this back take again, man. What a pace that Matthew Boyles keeps.
Minute 30. Listen, if he goes to a decision, it's going to be Matthew Boyles. So he needs to do something here.
Isaac has to start taking. He's got to take some risk right here. Look at how Matthew uses his head as a weapon right there. Ooh, look at the Dars here. Switches off to a front headlock.
Hand fight.
Isaac flattens out to try to defend it. Oh, he's thinking about this Japanese necktie right here.
1 minute left.
You got a minute.
Ooh, he dumps him. He dumps him. This is big trouble. This is trouble.
I think
Isaac's staying alive. Oh boy, if Matthew was just a little more experienced, man, he would have finished that. Yeah. Matthew should have finished that one. That's just a little bit of inexperience showing right there. But man, Isaac,
30 seconds.
Look, man, Isaac goes after it. You can't say anything about that.
20 seconds.
20 seconds. Check your neck.
15.
Oh, he just never quits. Matthew never quits. He's 6 minutes of hell here on the other side of him.
I think this kid is going to be amazing if he makes it to the PGF.
Look.
Wow. Once again, shout out to my co-host Egghead for picking this dude.
All right, Matthew Boyles by decision. That kid's ferocious.
Yeah, what a pace.
That kid is ferocious. As he matures and gets a little more experience underneath him, he's got to improve his killing, like his actual submissions. But man,
well, like you said, that's going to come with experience.
Dude, of course it just comes. It comes.
Yeah.
I'm very, very, very impressed with that kid.
Yes,
Very
me too.
impressed.
That's our guy, bro. Oh, we have.
All right, this is Lewis Collins and Kevin Cheryl is this match. Not yet.
Dude, can I have a swig of your pepsi?
Dude, how about, here you go, big dog. Unopened and everything.
Wait,
It
Cheryl?
wouldn't be right of them to bring gifts to me and me not share the gifts with you, you know?
We brought one for the friends.
Wait. Cilantro. For young Keith. So this is going to be a very exciting matchup.
Yeah.
So, of course, we know a lot about Lewis already. If you're a PGF fan, you already know a lot about Lewis. Kevin, you may not know yet, but Kevin's a very exciting grappler. Really, really good, man. Let me swig on this Coke Zero. What's up?
Bro,
All right.
handle it.
All right, Lewis versus Kevin. Here we go. Oh, shoot.
Kevin's one of Sean's guys, 10 Planet Atlanta.
Puts in $26
For who?
For Boyles.
Oh, okay.
So we'll give that directly to him.
All right, cool.
26. I'm curious why 26.
Because of the 30%, probably.
Okay. What is?
So that'll be what?
I don't know, dude.
$6.
Don't ask me to do no
$6 is 30%. Yeah. So he'll get 20.
Okay, word. Kevin looking to move around on the outside. Kevin, a very good leg locker, very experienced guy.
He also said he likes to do rubber guards.
Already
so.
passing, and he's into that leg drag position.
He looks bigger.
He cut quite a bit of weight to be here.
Makes sense.
He just did that 185 tournament, the Mid-South Classic,
Oh, right on.
a couple of weeks back. Didn't go his way, but I think he actually lost to Matt Elkins in that bracket.
Oh, well, there's no shame in losing to Matt Elkins.
No, dude, especially when
No.
Elkins is cutting so much weight to hit 185.
Yeah.
And
How much is he cutting to hit 185?
Matt Elkins, probably 12, 15 pounds. That's big, man. You don't realize it till you get your hands on him. He's thick. She's thick.
I'm gonna grab him in a minute. That might be a mistake, but
Not me. Not me, dude. You can have him. Kevin looks good, doesn't he? Very, very calm, very smooth, very controlling with his positioning.
So 5 years, blue belt.
Kevin's just a blue belt?
Yeah.
I actually thought it was a purple belt.
How about that? Four minutes left on the match.
You got 4 minutes, Kevin. We're just getting warm.
Again, Sean with the super calm coaching. And
Yeah. And I was here, I came in here and took class and rolled with all these guys last night here in Atlanta.
better you than me.
Of course, I gave Sean his black belt, so I've been around him a lot. But I really love what Sean's about.
Yeah, there we go. Let's try that a little bit. Yeah, see, this is going to work a little better.
It's Lewis clinching the body. He's got that butterfly hook in on the right side there.
Or you can come over the top of his shin. Either way, it doesn't matter.
He's trying to elevate.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look at it. Look the way Kevin steps over.
Going around.
Good recovery there by Lewis.
No,
Lewis on the attack. Man.
We know that
Always
Sean
on
is one of the best leg lockers around and one of the best coaches. So
I really think he's not just one of the best leg lockers around. I think Sean's one of the best leg lockers in the country. Into the story.
So I mean, I don't think his student is going to be
Nice
too worried
pass
about
there
it.
by Kevin. Right over to the mount now.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the time? You guys have the time?
Yeah.
3 minutes? Yeah, 1 more minute. We're going to get 1 more minute. We'll get this up in the last minute.
Sean confident that they can get that sub in under 2.
A little wrist lock attempt there on the top position.
There is a wrist lock bounty, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's 20 for the wrist lock.
I think he was looking for it.
Oh, here comes a swim move to the arm lock.
Oh.
Lewis pulls out of that thing. That was aggressive by Lewis, but it wasn't. It was sloppy. It was sloppy. He really should have taken that opportunity to stay on top position, man. And I appreciate the aggression, but that's not the way we win a match right there. Here's a Darce attempt here. Ooh, he's going with the naked guillotine.
Listen, Kevin is putting on a pace too. So, I mean, I'd like to see Kevin and Matthew Boyles.
He's controlling. Lewis is the one that's moving quick, that's making it all wild. And Kevin is controlling him because he's, having to stay with Lewis. Oh, there's a mounted triangle. Very nice. Wow. Good posture by Lewis in response. Good dig. Look at that dig there by Kevin.
Wow.
Ooh, this is big trouble for Lewis. Big trouble. It's not locked on the shin, though. Now he's got a...
I'm surprised that Lewis hasn't tapped. I mean, that looks pretty tight. No.
Dude, Lewis is a gangster.
Such a gangster.
He's surviving in there, man. He's finding a way.
Like
Nice finish.
Wow.
Man.
That's a good match.
Kevin with the submission. Great match, man.
Sean did call it. He's like, you got a minute and then we'll finish it on the
he said
a minute.
Finish him in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Man, Lewis is he's super aggressive. He keeps a great pace, but he allows that to make him loose.
Yeah, he went for that foot. It looked like he was trying to go for like an ankle lock or some sort. He was trying to wrap around the ankle and just let it go.
Trying to get after it. Yeah. Trying to get after it. So it's hard, man, blue belt, purple belt especially, to find that balance between being aggressive, being the offensive player, being the first mover, but being technically clean and being tight as well. And, that showed a difference in those two guys right there. Kevin really did a really nice job of keeping it chill, keeping it cool.
Hey, this is just experience too for Lewis,
Yeah.
So,
all right, Marcus Elkins, Kevin Buring. Shout out to South Dakota Chris right here.
Rough.
This should be exciting, man.
So Buring got the bye in the first round. Matt Elkins already had a match.
This is Marcus Elkins, dude. You trying to talk about that? Oh, here's Buring.
Bro.
In on the leg already.
Oh.
This is a good leg attack right here.
So Kevin is a white belt. He's been training for a year.
Hey, it's not hitting, Kevin. You don't have to unlace it. Just finish.
Man,
Sick. Fastest sub of the day.
bro, that hurt my feelings and my knee.
Submission, heel hook right there. Listen, man, these 10th Planet Atlanta guys, you can't let them touch your legs. That's just the end of the story.
No, yeah.
There's no.
That's what I was trying to say earlier. You know, they're under Sean. I mean, Sean's one of the best leg loggers around. So,
And he's the best coach in the Southeast.
yeah, for sure.
Keelan, you want to show him the bracket right here? All right, so here's what we're looking at right here. This is the semifinal. We're down to the final four. We got Matthew Boyles versus Kevin Cheryl. That's going to be
That's fire right there.
sparkier one right there. And then Kevin Buring versus
Randy Rhoden.
Okay. This is the way it played
So
out
we got
all back
Matthew
here. So
Boyles
just give them a second to
and-
look at the bracket so they can feel good about the way it's gone down. Feel good. And then while we're looking at that, if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, you can join the channel. And we got a lot of videos that go up as members only. So it's 99 cents a month to be a bread eater. That's what we call the first level.
Bread eater.
And then the second level, I think, goes $2.99, and that's homie. And then we got a $9.99 a month, and that's the made man. Listen, they pretty much all give you the same thing right now. It's just a matter of how much you want to support the channel. But that's the best way to support. If you want to throw in for the fighters, do it as a super chat. So whatever you put in, just call the fighter's name over the top of it there, and then we'll make sure that they get the money. So, and make sure you catch Wallow J on the PGF Insider.
Every Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern.
But it's Central, though, it's 4:30. And that's,
Oh, my bad.
the
Yeah,
Lord uses
sure.
Central time.
Okay.
We don't use that Eastern time.
All right. So 4:30 Central.
So the first match will be Matthew Boyles versus Kevin Cheryl. So we'll give you guys a couple of minutes to cool off. Yeah, Trip Durden says he faced a 10th Planet Atlanta purple belt at a Naga recently, and the whole match was just him defending leg attacks. Yeah, I feel that.
I mean, it was kind of stupid of me to ask, Kevin, like, what's your go-to? And he's legs. Oh, duh. Can play at Atlanta.
All these guys are
Shocking.
so good at the legs, man.
Yeah.
So good.
Guys are taking a little bit of a breather right
Yeah, I
now.
want to give them a couple of minutes to
Just because,
cool off.
well,
And
the-
remember, the final is sub only.
only, yeah.
The final sub
No
only.
time
So
limit.
No time limit. We won't be playing for points. We'll just be playing to find out who puts the other one away.
So there's going to be an automatic invite and possibly another invite from the commish for somebody else.
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah, we probably won't do that today.
Yeah. I mean, you'll have a list of people that
Yeah.
you can go down and be like, okay, this guy was exciting. He's a good fit. Because this is our fourth qualifier.
This is the fourth one. We got two left after this one.
So there's Jacksonville on September 11th,
Yep.
and then there's Austin, Texas in October 9th. So
I expect a pretty big turnout for both of those.
Jacksonville should be pretty good.
I think Austin's going to be pretty big too.
Austin, yeah, that's
But this is a nice bracket, man. 10 guys here.
yeah, absolutely.
We had 14, well, actually 17 that were registered. But, people like to register. You know how it goes in all the tournament.
Listen.
People like to register, and then
Honestly, I expected more people here. I expected at least over 20 because, hey, Atlanta.
you know what,
You
man?
know?
It's good to live with few expectations.
Yeah.
Just do your best work. Just show up, do your best work, and be fully prepared. And then whatever's going to come, let it come, man.
Yeah, for sure.
So. Oh, shoot. Look right here.
What do we got?
Little super chat for Isaac Stackhouse
From Stefan Aiken.
from young Stephen. Stephen Aiken.
Oh.
10th Planet Perry.
Chris calls him Stefan because he can say Steven.
Yeah, I messed up one time now, and it's his name forever.
It's the way it works, dude. You can't make a mistake around your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how we started it with Stephen Mitchell. He's like Stefan Mitchell. I'm like, who's Stefan Mitchell? You mean Stephen Mitchell?
It's that redneck Florida education.
Let's look at the bracket one more time. You got people asking about that had to pop back in. Just look at the bracket one more time, guys. Here's the way it went down so far. So Matthew Boyles versus Kevin Cheryl. Matthew got here. He keeps a ferocious pace, man. He's got 2 wins already. He took out Aidan Copeland and Isaac Stackhouse to get here. And then Kevin Cheryl had the bye in the first round, but then he had a really dominating match against Lewis Collins.
Definitely. This is going to be fire here next.
And then we got Kevin Buring, who had a bye in round 1. And then a quick tap over Marcus Elkins. Hit the semis. Randy had the bye and then had a dominating performance against Gerald Thornton to get here. So Matthew Boyles versus Kevin Cheryl. That's up first. And then we're going Kevin Buring versus Randy Rhoden. So it's Scrambled BJJ versus 10th Planet on the top and Scrambled BJJ versus 10th Planet Atlanta on the bottom.
Imagine an all Scrambled BJJ final or all 10th Planet Atlanta final.
I mean,
it could happen.
Strong possibility that either one of those things could happen.
Yeah. Or they could split and scramble and then Tempe anyway at the end. So,
all right, we ready to do this thing? All right, let's go Matthew Boyles versus Kevin Cheryl.
this is gonna be fire right here.
Should be good.
This should be in the final. To be honest with you,
I don't know. We'll see.
from what I've seen so far.
Hey, look, these boys play a different game. Kevin showed very, very controlled, very calm.
Yeah, exactly.
With his first matchup, whereas Matthew has been a spark plug. He's been madness from the jump. And don't play on the feet for just a little bit.
Like I said, this is a team duel right here. Scramble versus Tempe.
Yeah, man, little local rivalries.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And Trip, he says, fun fact, Scramble and 10th Planet Atlanta were the top 2 teams at the Naga.
Shocking. Not.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Kevin with a nice strong collar tie there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Fly-by.
Pass by. Oh! He ended up on the bottom position for it. Back to the feet. All right, they're ready to go.
That didn't face Matthew at all.
No, Matthew liked that, I think.
I think he's even more pumped up now.
Right hand, left hand over top. There you go. Control the wrist with your right hand. There you go. Win that wrist. Thanks.
Little shot by Matthew. Front headlock counter here from Kevin.
Kevin just looks so much bigger than Matthew.
Yeah, he does look significant. Oh, he ends up on the bottom position. Wait, Matthew, he finds his way in, doesn't he?
4 minutes left.
There you go. There you go. Split it.
And he comes up the middle.
Oh, okay.
Little can opener and a
Yeah.
knee slice here from Matthew. Matthew's aggressive, dude.
Dude, he wants this. I'm super happy that he's here and competing. I mean,
What does Kevin walk around at? He's a huge 170. Oh, nice overhook. Uses that butterfly guard and the overhook. Little foot sweep, and Kevin ends up on top. And this is where Kevin wanted to be. And we haven't really seen Matthew. We definitely haven't seen his closed guard yet. Look at that 2-on-1 there.
yeah, we haven't seen him on his back.
Kevin probably walks around like 185 or 190, I would guess. He cut a lot of weight. And so did Randy. Randy cut 23 pounds, he said, this week.
Hey, that shoulder and near side shoulder.
Sawyer Griffin said, this is the best thing to watch while you're at the doctor to see if you have staph.
That's cool thing is that you'll get antibiotics and you'll be all right.
Or you'll die.
Or you'll die. One out of
Yeah,
two.
we don't care either way.
What is he looking to do when he goes 2-on-1?
He's looking to use that to try to pull his posture down and get a limb isolated, maybe even get an overhook or an underhook going.
Sorry, guys, I'm a casual here, so I'm just asking.
That's good. Matthew pushes away and he wants to get back to the top.
Oh boy.
Shooting from a little too far away there. And Kevin counters with the headlock.
Yeah, but if he cuts the angle here, he could not
he,
anymore.
He shot from too far away.
Oh, is he going for a Darce?
Yeah, this is a nice Darce attempt.
Oh man.
Look how he has his hand under the other armpit with his Darce attempt. He's going to want to get that out of there to finish this thing, but this is a good shot. This is a good shot here. Going to use it to take the back. Very nice work by Kevin. Very technical, clean work. Look how he hangs his body weight too. Matthew trying to shake him off the top. Kevin slipping off to the arm lock here.
Oh, he's
Matthew
out.
pulls out and he's over the half guard now. Trying to slice through.
Yeah.
This is exciting, man.
Bro. A minute 42 left. I haven't even been keeping up with the time.
And then we're in the front end, and we're back to where we were already going before.
And Kevin really the only one getting looks at subs right here.
Yeah.
But Matthew's no quitter, man.
No, he's still coming at it.
He's forward the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, and I really appreciate that. But
went for a
that
shot.
forward, it keeps getting caught in his front head. Kevin's going to have to finish that, though.
A minute 15 left.
There you go.
Man, if he goes to a decision, I would say Kevin. But
Make him redrop, Matthew. Make him redrop. Go.
1 minute left.
There you go. There you go. Fight the hands.
Kevin now working towards the
Left
back.
hand. You good? Feet fight. Get that hook out your feet. There you go.
Man, these boys are going at it.
They're going at it for sure. But if Matthew's going to have to sub him if he wants to win.
Yeah, for sure.
If it goes decision, Kevin's definitely got the decision.
100%.
Fights with his head. Look at him fight with his head.
Let's go.
30 seconds.
Let's go.
Ref just called for the 30-second timer. Oh, come on. 25 seconds.
Matthew aggressive with his head, dude.
20 seconds.
Something.
We just got to.
Stay on it. You go over there. There you go.
Relentless.
Yeah,
I love it.
Madness.
I love it.
Oh, there's the Darce. That's the one he's been looking for now. This is a good shot right here. He can finish that.
Nah, time. Time.
What a match, dude. What a match. We're going with Kevin Cheryl. That was amazing.
That was
fun, man. I like that Matthew Boyles, dude.
Listen,
like that kid a lot.
Guys in the
He's
chat,
wild.
if you guys want to throw some money at this, guys, feel free to do so. I mean, you just saw an exciting match.
Yeah. All right.
I think that would set a good example for like what we're looking for.
Conscious key.
Hold on.
Yeah, you guys, hang on a second. I haven't even called y'all up yet.
They're like, let's go.
Yeah, man. That's a great point. Keelan said, I want him in. He sets an example of what we're looking for.
100%.
100%. And Kevin, too, man.
Yeah.
Kevin did a great job. See, you know what's awesome about a kid like this, like Matthew, is no matter what pace Kevin wants to play, he has to play that pace, you know. And that gives Kevin an opportunity to show his submission game, too, because Matthew's taking risk. And so we see, you know, over a course of a 10-minute match, that probably finishes. That last Darce probably finishes. But, man, what a match. That was exciting.
Yeah,
every match that Matthew had was exciting. Every single one of them.
100%. I wish that would have been the final, to be honest with you.
No matter which side he's on.
Yeah. He's here to either dunk on somebody or get dunked on.
Yeah.
And I can appreciate that. So, all right, let's do this one. Kevin Buring versus Randy Rhoden. Whoop, whoop. So, Randy had a dominating match to get here, but Kevin had like a 20-second heel hook. Randy proved himself pretty hard to leg lock during the PGF, but he may not have faced.
I mean, he lost the weight, but the quads are still there, bro.
Yeah, he's still Randy Rhoden.
Yeah.
K-guard on the backside of that, sir. K-guard on the backside of that. Keep your hand. Go ahead. Shoot through. Keep it for it. Shoot your left foot through. That's literally.
Yeah, people calling for Matthew in the chat. They're like, "Yo, we want him in the PGF."
Yeah, I bet. Well, they know what they're going to get because they've seen it in the qualifier. You know, when money's at stake, he's probably going to go twice as hard.
Sierra says she's making a batch of homemade Reese's for both the guys in the last match.
Hey, can I get one too?
Yeah, I'll just volunteer for her to make you something. Little elevation here. Look at that elevation. And look at that. Randy, pretty aware. Keeps him out of there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, look at that. Look at that reverse entry right there. That was really nice work by Kevin.
Oh, I didn't even see it. I see. Okay, I see what he's doing.
Hey, 3-finger grip. 3-finger grip. Make it hurt. Make it hurt.
This is a very interesting situation here. So Randy's countering the honey hole attack. Look at him use his leg to pull that into the darts.
Yeah.
When I was calling Emerald City Invitational on Flow. I think it was last weekend, and we actually saw two Darces that finished as counters to the leg to this exact leg entanglement. So we've seen this a couple of times. Oh, Randy's got the Darce locked now.
Left shoulder down. Left shoulder down.
This is.
Left shoulder down.
Oh, he postures out of it. He had to bail on that leg entanglement though. That was a very good attack by Randy Rhoden. It was a good position by Kevin, but here's Randy on the head again.
Hey, fight the bottom side hand with your left hand. The underhook. Kevin, sit up. There you go. Knees and elbows inside. Head and hands, Randy. Knees and elbows inside. Yes, sir. Right hand on the inside. Yes, sir.
Randy trying to snap him forward.
Beat the legs first. You're doing great, Brandon. There you go. I work great right here. Keep going.
Randy's not even breathing heavy, man.
No, he never does.
Yes,
He never does. He's been grappling his whole life, dude. And here's that same. Look at that same entry, and here's Randy gonna try this Darce again.
3-finger grip. 3-finger grip. There you go. Keep going with that.
Yeah. So every time Kevin gets an entanglement, Randy counters him with that Darce and presents the better offense. Same entry again. He's doing a great job with the entries, but in the positioning, but he hasn't been able to really produce any like threatening offense with it other than just the position. Randy has threatened him against his offense each time.
They're coming so quick. I'm not even seeing them. I think
he's elevating him with that inside butterfly hook, and then he takes his bottom leg. You see, he almost did it again right there. He takes his bottom leg and kicks it behind him and then locks it behind Randy's knee. So we call that a reverse entry. Real slick. Real slick.
Thanks for filling in the cash flow.
Hey, man, here's the outside heel hook. Top. Ooh, I thought he tapped too. Yeah, I thought he tapped too. I did.
I don't think it was a tap, but it definitely looked.
Yeah, I thought he did. I thought you did. Sorry.
Wait, so did he tap or not?
He says he didn't. I don't think it was a tap. I was shocked. Well, hey, you know what? Listen, man. Listen, I'm in charge, so you can talk to your boy, and then you can kind of discuss it with him. If he wants to go, if they want to keep it running, we'll stop the timer where it was.
I'm still running. It was.
Okay, go.
Hey, but listen, the referee made the call he made. So if you don't want to continue, you don't have to. So I want you to do what you feel like is that you want to do.
Oh, he wants to go.
Hey, Kevin. Kevin, go take 60 seconds and talk to your coach in private, and then y'all make the decision. Okay, if that's what y'all want to do. Listen, I think that's the sporting choice, but you don't have to do it that way. We're gonna go at 2 minutes.
Yep.
We'll go with 2 minutes.
2.
I think we should reset it at least on the outside, on the Ashi, at least. All right, now let's wait. Let's wait right here, and let's make sure everybody's happy with the restart here. Right? Are you good, Sean? Kevin, are you good right here? Randy, are you good right here?
This is better than it was before, man.
Okay. All right.
You guys ready?
Go.
You have to go outside. Clear the knee. On the back. On the back. There you go. If you use a false arm triangle. Turn to your right. Turn to your right. Turn to your right.
Nice.
All right. Let's go.
You know what, dude? It all worked out. It all worked out in the end. It all worked out in the end. Good job, guys. Nice work. Good job, Chris. I thought he tapped you.
Yeah.
I thought you made the right call.
I thought
you made the right call. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did. So look, little controversy right there.
But hey,
But
it's
you know
square
what,
away.
man? Big respect to Kevin
Yeah.
and to Sean, his coach Sean, and it worked out the way that it should have worked out for them.
Well, they don't want to win with an asterisk.
Yeah, and I can appreciate that. But I tell you what, too, man, I would have 100% understood if they would have said,
Nah, we're good.
we're
Yeah, yeah.
set.
Yeah, 100%.
So that was big respect for
Yeah.
that. I don't know that that's necessarily what I would have done, to be honest. I think I would have took the dub. I think I probably would have, which is why I was kind of like going like, are y'all sure what you want to do?
It depends on how
would
tired
have,
I
man. I would have
was.
taken the W and just been like, well, that's the way the cookie crumbles
Hey,
sometimes. I've been on the receiving end of that a few times in competitions where, like, the guy says he didn't tap.
Right.
And I know he tapped, and, like,
At the end of the day, the ref made a call.
so
So,
they thought I tapped it, you know.
yeah, so.
So,
Yeah, he would have been good by saying, hey, I'm going to go with what the ref said. So,
yeah, then nobody would have thought any
Yeah.
less of him for doing
Nah.
it that way. But now we got a final set.
yeah. An all 10P.
It's an all 10P final. Kevin Buring versus Kevin Cheryl.
So, who's going to coach the guys? Is it
I don't know how he'll do it.
Sean? How are you going to coach this? Yeah.
You got to pick your favorite.
I'm gonna just coach Kevin for dub. I don't know. I fully expected Kevin to walk away with a dub.
Bold.
There's probably 10 more ways I can tell that joke.
Bold prediction.
I mean, we got time.
What I want to know is where we're going to eat at the end.
Yeah.
We
Hey,
got
we're gonna go
a
have lunch with
Matthew
these guys?
Boyles versus Randy Rhoden bronze medal match, but I don't know that we have teammates fighting for bronze. So I'm just gonna
Well, listen, we already know that.
executive decision.
You're
We're
inviting.
skipping that one.
You're inviting one of them. So, I mean, do we want to see it?
Both those guys could end up getting invited.
So you're gonna have that third place match first, or
No, we're not gonna have the third place
Okay.
match. I don't want to. I don't want teammates fighting each other
Yeah.
for third place.
yeah, that's
For the win, you know, it is what it is. But teammate, it's just too much risk of injury and hurt feelings, and you know.
you beat me in Atlanta. Well, we live in Atlanta, so I'm gonna beat you anyway.
So yeah, we're looking at Kevin Cheryl versus Kevin Buring. Now here's the thing:
Kevin versus Kevin.
we've been doing 6-minute matches,
Yeah,
and then a decision from me or Keelan at the end.
there's no time limit
There's
now.
no time limit on the final match. It's no time limit, no points, sub only. So who knows what's about to go down?
Win and you're in.
Yeah. Did you say Kevin Buring is a white belt?
Yes, 1 year.
He's been training for 1 year.
1 year. Yeah. Straight out his mouth,
Pretty wild. Like he's been
and he's in the finals.
straight focusing on them leg locks for 1 year.
Yeah.
Hey, it's called doing what you got to do where I'm from.
Listen, I'm a purple belt, and I don't want to grapple him because I know my leg is gonna be destroyed.
I want to see you grappling.
Nah, bro.
100%.
B-Mac
Yeah,
wants to see
I
me
want
get
to. I want
hurt.
to talk about though, for just a second. Where should we go eat when
Tacos.
this is over?
Why is it always tacos?
Come Atlanta.
Bro, you want?
Dude, he always wants tacos. Look at him. Look at him.
Listen,
Look at this. That's a taco face, dude.
tacos right there, bro.
That's what we call an old taco face. Look at this. Oh, he said it was under here. I wasn't talking about that part. I was just talking about this.
I was talking about this one.
I shaved, so I messed my beard up the other day
I could tell.
because I cut her a little short on the burns. I chopped the burns up wrong.
Oh, bro,
I was
that's
like,
just
oh,
a
I'm
faded beard,
I
bro.
guess I'll just shave it off, and then I was like, oh, I don't need everybody to know how many turkey chins I got up under this thing.
At this point, I know they all know. So
Between me and Wallow, we got more chins than a Chinese phone book up in here.
yeah. Cha-cha-chang-chang-chang.
See, I'm white, so I can't do that. But he can say whatever.
Yeah,
he wants.
I make all the brown jokes.
Yeah, you get to make them.
I
all.
make all the ethnic jokes in the show. So, and Egghead says the same thing. He can make that joke. We
Yeah.
can. I'm like, just make it, bro. It's cool. I'm not gonna be offended.
Yeah, Kenneth says this is a good point by Kenneth here. Tacos in Atlanta. I hear you, Kenneth. I hear you on that.
That's what's up.
I might be looking.
I mean, we passed a Mexican restaurant on the way here anyway.
Miggy says Varsity is the bread eater of burgers.
Who's Miggy?
You know Miggy. Here's a recommendation right here. The Slutty Vegan.
I mean, I like the first part, but not the vegan part.
Isaac is turned on.
Yeah, Isaac was like, yeah, vegan.
Varsity
what?
Burger is okay,
Ooh.
but not as good as Bocado.
Oh, Chris was just at Bocado. Chris,
And what
Was
how
it
did that
good?
go?
Yes.
Chris says Bocado burger was good.
Yeah, Chris, where you been? What's been your hidey hole where you been out here? What's been your spot?
I hadn't had time to find a spot. I've only been out here.
Huh?
Bro,
Been out here a month.
Well, yeah, dude. A month. If I was in a place for a month, I would have all the spots figured out.
See, I'm a home eater.
bro,
I got a wife that
this
cooks.
dude's got the pad. Like he'll walk out of his
And he
front.
said his wife cooks food.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like. Lindsay, I love you, baby. She does not cook. I didn't say she don't cook good.
Yeah.
She don't cook.
Cook.
She just don't cook. She eats the same thing every day. Bacon and eggs for one meal and a plain hamburger patty for the other meal.
She keto?
Bro, she has the most perfect disciplined diet ever. That's why she's 109 years old. A lot of people don't know that.
What?
109. Yeah.
So
she looks good for 109.
So she was robbing the cradle when she got with you.
She's 71 years old, no joke. Believe that?
I do, because you're telling me.
71. The big 7-1.
You're just with her because you want her social security.
That's all it is. Now we're getting some. Here, look at this right here.
What do we got?
Varsity is terrible, says Tyrone Smith.
Tyrone, good looking out.
Miggy says Vortex is the edgy Bocado burger.
Miggy lives in the
Edgy.
Pacific Northwest. He
Edgy burger
has
place?
no knowledge of this.
Yeah, I don't trust him. on
No,
that.
no.
Did he used to live up here though?
He lived in Savannah. That's not.
Oh, no.
No, yeah. It's not even close.
I don't
bro.
trust. I don't trust you on no burger.
That might as well be Jackson.
But hey, if somebody was going to know something about a burger, it seemed like Miggy might have some burger knowledge. He seems like the kind of guy who knows about hamburgers. With
maybe.
with like a bunch of stuff on them.
Yeah.
You know Miggy eat a sloppy burger. He's that dude that can't keep the bun on and it just be dripping off everywhere, sliding out.
That's
And
not
he
the
gets to
only
he gets to
sloppy
the
thing.
end
you'll
and he
eat.
don't have no bread left. It's just burger on your fingers. Dude, I got more food recommendations to check
All right.
out here. Tacos in Atlanta, just go to Buford Highway or anywhere near Plaza Fiesta.
What's the best taco?
and that was
Kennesaw?
that was Latin Bond is giving us taco recommendations. That
Yeah.
feels a little more secure.
For sure. I'm saying tacos, man. You can't go wrong with tacos.
You can go wrong with tacos.
Well, if
You're wrong about that.
well, if you order the wrong taco, yeah. But-
Grindhouse burger.
oh, that sounds good. That sounds like they kill the cow on the spot and make
Okay,
your burger.
listen to Egghead right here. Bocado Stack at the old Bocado Grill, which is now closed. He says one of the best burgers he's had in the
but
USA.
it's closed.
What that didn't help.
Yeah, that doesn't help. Thanks, Egghead. Good.
He said, "I'm
Good
fat for a
recommendation.
reason."
I like your shirt. That's slide by. I hit the second one was PJ's.
Oh, it's perfect, dude. He's so good at that. PJ's
When I was down here, and I was like, I actually asked him specifically, I was like, how do you do that, man? Because it's not the same. He's like, no, it's not. Show me that.
Yeah, he's really good at it. Both Matt and Jake Elkins got great slide bys too. Jake's got a great slide by. Super good.
Wait, did Matt leave already?
Yeah, that was Matt. Yeah, dude. It was quick. Oh no, was it Jake that hit? No, Jake got the single.
You know,
On but Matt hit the highlight on Kamoy Anderson. Yeah, that was a wild one where he came up off that and his knee was injured. He hit that slide by and then he jumped all the way around the back on him. That was one of the best ones I've ever seen. That was good, dude. Nice work. That's right, Logan. Logan knows Alabama barbecue is the best. Poppy's Cuban and Kennesaw is good if you want to eat ethnic. I do. I like to eat ethnic. Ted Turner's Steakhouse is incredible. That seems a little more my speed right there.
See, y'all got that barbecue place in Decatur that does the whole chicken dipped in the white sauce.
Big Bob Gibson's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually don't care about Big Bob's that much. They got great, that good chicken, good brisket, but their pulled pork it's not my way.
That one brisket, yeah.
I feel that. But if you're just looking like, oh, we're going to get a pound of barbecue and some buns and we're going to eat barbecue, it's not Big Bob's. I'll set you up next time.
Okay. Yeah, because you didn't steer me wrong with the tacos and everything.
Would y'all go such and such?
Yeah.
Dude,
Such and such.
I just ate there whatever Wednesday. All right, we'll be getting started on the final here in just a second, guys. In the meantime, if you're down to give to these athletes, hit that super chat. We'll make sure and tell me in the super chat which athlete you want the money to go to, and I'll make sure they get it. Yeah, that's a good point, Logan. Logan says, I think the barbecue hierarchy goes like this: Texas, Alabama, anywhere else in the South. I think Memphis got good barbecue.
Oh, what about North Carolina? I heard that North Carolina.
Settle down.
This is the guy that uses the white sauce.
Dude, who told you North Carolina had...
North Carolina?
Dude,
It's Alabama white.
All right, my bad.
Sierra says Smoky Seas has got the best barbecue in Alabama. That's incorrect, unfortunately.
Where is it then?
It's in Decatur. Listen, it's good. It's a good barbecue. It's fine. It's fine. We like the barbecue there. They got good wings over there at Smoky Seas.
Oh, bro, you haven't had my wings.
Dude. KC barbecue's all right. KC barbecue's okay.
Welcome to the Food Channel.
Hey, what else are we gonna do while we're waiting, man? You know.
Wings is good. That sounds good, but I'm partial to my wings.
I'm just trying to make sure that they're well rested, Coach. All right, let's do it.
I don't have to set my time.
Nope. Well, no, I run a stopwatch instead. Let's see how long the match has been going.
I'm afraid of that lady. She looks like she can beat me up.
She can.
Yeah.
She can, yeah. She's good.
Like a brown belt, purple.
It doesn't matter. Any belt beats you up, dude.
See the arms? Choke through them arms.
All right, let's do it. Not only are they from the same school, but they're the same name. So we got Kevin Cheryl, he's on top, and then we got Kevin Buring. He's in the seated guard here. So we'll just call him Buring and Cheryl. These guys probably training together all the time. They know each other's little tricks, little game.
Shouldn't coaching no one, right?
Yeah, watch.
Well, actually, he still didn't even watch out for something.
Yeah, I think he's just talking trash to his students while they compete. I like to do that too. Yeah.
It just looks kind of good Lord, I don't know whatever. This is just a war of
Look at the face, bro.
Hey, we can get the 2 Jerry.
Oh, now he's
Go,
coaching
baby.
him. He's telling him what to do.
He told him to sweep and get the 2 though, Wallow. So I'm saying he's just talking trash to him. He's useless. Sean's useless. Oh, I see the beach out there. Okay. Okay. Oh, huge mistake. Huge mistake.
He's talking trash now.
Chase Hannah goes, what do you mean?
How many more of those you got in there? I wonder.
This just turned into an open mat, basically.
Good, man. Good. I think that's one of the things about jiu-jitsu that actually should change a little bit is people take it a little bit too seriously, man. They take themselves a little too seriously. And that was kind of one of the motivators for even putting the PGF together. I wanted my guys to be able to compete every weekend.
Right.
You know, the way we did season 1, I just wanted them to compete every weekend and kind of get comfortable with competing. The way, when you play basketball, you don't get jazzed up and train all year long with no breaks like it's basketball season, and you play 2 or 3 times a week, and you just become the act of competing becomes normalized like that.
Yeah.
And that's one of the big things that I wanted to accomplish for my students with the PGF season 1. And then, it's evolved into being other things since then.
Oh, yeah. Qualifiers.
Yeah.
Come on.
So Cheryl on top there, looking to lace the legs. Buring, he's comfortable inverting. Oh, the Beej with a super chat there. I thought he had that outside heel hook for a split second there. He made a good look at it. It's nice I don't have to pay attention and try to remember this whole thing, He's leaving his foot in there for that sock lock, dude. If I was Cheryl, I would jump on that.
Nasty sock lock.
I do, but anybody could. It's not a sub that takes like a ton of work to get good at. And people leave it open all the time now.
You're going to have to show it to me.
I'll show it to you here.
But I'll do it
after this.
Though.
Yeah. I'm in. Okay, here comes a Kimura attempt here from Buring.
in the comments, you know, say, well, how about this? How
Made it
about
back.
that? Yeah, just join us. You got a goal now. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's
yeah, hey, why don't you and
that's one of the things that we try. It's like that we see like practices or comments.
yeah, talk to him, talk to a couple of the competitors.
Then it, sometimes I see comments and I put them on there. And I shouldn't have.
This is for you.
Uh-oh. They're going to throw your boy in here?
Oh, yeah.
Put the people's champ out here. Okay, so we got Egghead still in here.
No,
Yeah. B-Mac has run to the restroom. We still got 25 people in the stream. See if we can talk to a competitor. See if you guys got a question for anybody that you saw today. Any cool techniques or any of that? Who do we chat with? Y'all talk with Kev?
Dude, first let's just kind of recap it in case anybody joined late. There were some good matches, pretty exciting matches. Dude, what's that kid's name? Matthew
Boyles.
Dude, super fun.
Came out with the blue belt rash guard on. I suppose that's accurate. Sorry, Matthew, if I don't know that you're a blue belt or not, but super impressed about it, man. Even at times when I felt like he didn't have like the technical answer, he was still trying to answer. Still trying to push the pace. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that's a good answer sometimes.
Hey,
in
listen.
a 6-minute match where a draw doesn't count for anything.
Matthew, V's up.
Yeah.
I dig that about you, sir.
Yeah, I told Brandon, I was like, I want that boy in.
Dude.
I feel like every match that we saw him in, 3 matches, and every match had a highlight in it, whether he was doing the highlight or getting highlighted on,
Dude.
like that slide by thing, it was exciting.
I feel like possibly at the end of the season, there's like a free chance to come in and do like what do they call it, the wild card or whatever, like a wild card showcase, where like maybe you've already paid your money to be in it, but now you get to come to Decatur and run it, and we're gonna invite the Matthew Boyles and
Yes,
the Isaac Stackhouses and guys like that have made some have done some really nice things, but necessarily haven't come out on top and secured their spot. You know, I think that would be super sick. There's definitely been some matchups that I would have loved to have seen pop up that just didn't form in the bracket.
Which ones?
Well, just like from especially the Decatur qualifier. Like little Carlos Andres. There were a couple of matches where like him and some folks I felt like would run it. Or who's the young man that lost in the first round? He had the funny nickname.
You talking about Little Caesar?
No, not little Caesar that got choked out by the elbow genie. Poor soul.
Who are we talking about? In the Decatur qualifier.
What did y'all call? Yes, Mumsy. I can't remember the kid's name.
We'll have to go back and check
All
it.
right, dude. Well, listen, if y'all remember the dude's name, it's not Mumsy. That's what I said. But.
Tripp said Elkins interviewing Matthew would be absolute gold.
Is Matthew still here?
I wouldn't make it happen, but I don't think he's here. I think him and Dump Truck Randy left.
Boyles is gone. Man,
Egghead said Lewis looked good. Lewis is an exciting
dude,
grappler
Lewis
too.
gets after it every rep. Man.
Exciting.
So Lewis runs things at a frantic pace, but like he has the plays. Like when he scrambles to the next position, he knows where he's going. He's always looking for something. It feels like. You know? I'm very impressed with his ability to scramble and connect positions and stuff like that.
How about the dude that got second place, Kevin, that lost in the finals?
Dude, freaking white belt
training a little over a year, and his leg lock, his reverse entry on those 411.
Oh no, his leg lock game. Do not dare and say that his leg lock game is white belt level.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe like we've seen before. Maybe it's a case where you got like a really deep understanding of one particular thing, and there's some other parts of the game that are missing. But dude, if you stay in that leg lock funnel, it is a wild ride.
Yeah,
I mean, dude. Obviously, I think that everybody knows he trains at 10th Planet Atlanta. Everywhere that I go or anywhere that you guys see these guys compete, dude, such serious leg attacks. They have a couple of guys like Kevin. Is it Cheryl? Is that his last name?
Is that the 1-on-1? I think so.
Yeah. So Kevin wrestles a bit, but every other competitor
They just sit down and get right to business, man, and it makes for some really fast finishes. Even like when when we grapple those guys, trying to just let people know that like your defense better be crisp, like your hands better not hit the floor or any of that, wasting a moment because they're just so crisp and so clean with a leg lock game. So,
very efficient in their movements.
Dude, absolutely. It was both of those guys in the finals. I went to the Mid-South Classic and competed with Stephen Eakin a couple weekends ago. And I lost to Chase from Tip Planet, Chase Hanlon in the finals. And then in the 155 blue belt below bracket, 2 Tip Planet guys. I'm not sure what their names are, but dude, super serious competitors, man. So obviously being here in 10th Planet Atlanta, I thought that we were going to see some fire matchups. Yeah. I think that obviously we saw more people at the Decatur qualifier. I think we had a little bit bigger of a bracket, but I would say that the pool of people here,
they got some talent.
Dude, serious dudes out of this 10th Planet Atlanta system.
Real good jiu-jitsu. Egghead asked, what's your thoughts on Josh Gibbs versus Isaac Stackhouse, that first match of the day?
Dude, I think that a lot of times it's hard to go first, man. Going first on a card or going last on a card kind of sucks. Going last and just sitting around and waiting everybody, waiting to hear everybody's results and, oh, this guy got his arm broken, or like MMA, like this guy got knocked out. Like you got to sit back there and listen to all that as you prepare and do the mental battle or whatever. So going last is tough. Going first is really, really hard. You set the pace for it. And I thought they came out and had a really good match. The pressure was building until the end when there was I think it was an arm lock attempt from Isaac.
Yeah.
Caught a high guard and pulled through. Had a good look at an arm lock.
Josh had some good looks at the head throughout the match, but nothing that got real close to finishing.
And I will say one thing. I don't know. I know that, like, for instance, my little brother cut a pretty good amount of weight to get into this bracket, but I could see it on a couple of the guys, like Randy. I could tell that he had cut some weight, and Josh Gibbs, I could also tell that he had lost some weight, been dieting down. So going first and having a game opponent that got tough to finish like Isaac, that's a rough way to start the day. But I thought they had a very nice match.
Egghead, Stackhouse has to be in the PGF, right? I mean, I kind of think so. So we're looking for a couple different things in the PGF competitors. One of those things that's actually most important is these have to be guys that we know are going to show up and be there all week to grapple.
The wandering grappler is not afraid to show up.
He's going to be there.
He's going to be there for sure,
so
no matter what.
That's something to consider. Like you said, he's hard to kill, so he's going to be throwing some wrenches in a lot of people's points. I would think he's going to be in there.
The thing that I love about the PGF is that it offers a wide range of different skills. Like, you're going to go against the black belt or someone that is black belt level. You're also going to go against somebody, probably as the seasons are made right now, that is not a savage, is not a killer. Maybe they're not even like completely, like a regular competitor, if you will, in jiu-jitsu. But they've got some martial arts experience and background, and then everything in between those two things, So I think that's the cool story, that we get to see from the PGF is, oh, this guy's belted a white belt and has been training for a year at 10th Planet Atlanta, or this guy's a brown belt and he's been training for 1,700 years, and nobody, I just think that it's a really, really cool look at the story behind the game. Like, we're all fans of the game of jiu-jitsu, but like, dude, that kid's a blue belt.
Yeah, that kid Matthew Boyle, he could be the blue belt that gets the taps on the brown and the black belt.
Dude, I thought that he was very exciting to watch.
He's gonna get tapped too. He's gonna get
for sure.
He's gonna get dunked.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. There are a couple of guys that are going to be in the bracket that just absolutely have filthy jiu-jitsu. Yeah. We know that Elijah Copeland's in there. Gonna be really hard to deny. Jonathan Roberts, another look at it, being in the first season. Gio won the Decatur qualifier. Guys like that, I think that those guys are going to be there to have the answers, technically, and whatnot. But it's just so fun to watch. Like, I know, hey, young Matthew, shout out to you. The deck stacked against you, you're probably going to lose those matches, but I want to watch. I can't wait to watch.
I'm already excited thinking about those kind of matches because it's like, even if he loses, the elbow genie is going to have to do something real cool to beat him because, like, Matthew's coming in there, risking it all. You know,
It's honestly like if I'm going to watch Gordon Ryan just destroy the next black belt competitor, or I'm going to watch, like, dude, this guy's like a sick purple belt and he's going to give him the same run for his money. Like, clearly, I want to.
The more fun.
I want to watch the purple belt make a run at it.
Regardless
You're both
of
going to lose.
Regardless of rank, I'm trying to see the fun match.
Yeah. Gordon's going to finish both of you guys, but, like, whatever, it would still be fun. And the story that's told between those things is really, really cool.
Egghead said, how much did Marcus cut?
Young Marquecos came down from above 180 originally, but he lost about 8 pounds yesterday. So,
you guys up there in the Birmingham playing with legs?
Yeah, man, we definitely are. Young Marquecos got to make it to class a little bit more often.
Got to make it a class a little bit more often, broski.
But we definitely have been, man. We when we went and dueled 10th Planet Perry, we obviously knew that we were going to have lots of people getting leg locked, lots of attempts at leg locks. So we played with defense for a few weeks there, 2 or 3 weeks. But yeah, man, we've mostly tried to stay offensive.
Yeah.
Especially if you guys have followed the PGF and you've seen the way that I play the game, like I just feel like if I'm on offense and I've got the control of the momentum of the match, like maybe I don't have to worry as many times about getting leg locked, except Chase Hanna. Sorry about that one, guys. Drop that one.
Chase is getting double heel hooked as we speak.
Oh, Lord.
I think they let him free.
Oh, well, listen, that's the only way that you're going to catch my man slipping. Lewis, bro. Yeah, man, we were just talking about your game, man. You look very, very good, bro. You got anything you want to say to the folks, man? You want to slide down here with us real quick, dude? So, boom. All right. So I'm sitting here with my man Lewis Collins, season 1 veteran. And now you've been to how many? This is your second qualifier? The first qualifier? Oh, man. I thought you weren't in the Decatur one? I guess just seeing you training in the gym, maybe I misunderstood. But, dude, how did you feel about your performance today, man? You look really good.
I felt pretty good about it. He tried hitting a couple of wrist locks on me, and it was kind of keeping my focus, on that a little more than I wanted to. But it was good though.
You look really
felt
good. You move at a frantic pace that I feel like is really, really hard for folks to keep up with. But I was complimenting that you seem like you have the spots mapped out that you're scrambling to very, very well, man. One of the funnest guys to roll with in the gym, but especially on game day, watching you go full speed, man. Super awesome, man. Is there anything that you've been working on in particular, getting ready for trying to break into season 3?
That arm bar definitely was something that I worked a lot.
Arm bar was sick. It was on my student Holden, man, but it was sweet. It was fast. And I told him before the match, I was like, look, my man is quick, so you gotta stay ready. And you caught him slipping. That was a really, really nice arm bar, man.
Yeah, I followed that up and attack the other arm with that setup. But that time I got it done with the first
dude, you
arm,
caught him with the first attempt, man. That was really, really nice. What about, is there anything else that you've been trying to work on? Like, especially one of the things that I noticed from season 1 is that after having the footage to go back and review my matches and the full scale of white belt to black belt competitors that you got to grapple with, you get a lot of takeaways, pros and cons to your game. Is there anything that you've been like really, really trying to brush up on since season 1?
Definitely my top game is much better. I didn't really get to play a whole lot today. Cheryl's a great wrestler, so just like I'm just gonna go to the bottom with that. But that and grips particularly, like just getting better at getting drags and not losing the position and controlling the position. But
man, I think that everybody obviously has got to spend a little chapter or so in their jiu-jitsu journey focusing on positional control and stuff like that. And maybe it's like more of a boring chapter in the journey or whatever, but it's such a crucial part of the game. It's really, now that I've got my own spot and coaching, preaching to these guys about positional dominance and positional dominance and positional dominance. performance, versus just looking for the next position, next position. I see that you do such a good job of finding those new positions and scrambling. By the time that you add the other gear and learn to like stay on top and cook people a couple spots, man, you're gonna be a lot to handle, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really hope I get to do PGF 3.
Dude, like I said, man, there's lots of people from season 1 popping up in the 170 weight class, and dude, I definitely am a fan. Can't wait to
That
watch.
was another thing. I was trying to gain weight a little bit, and I ended up in the last week or two losing weight. So
what did you walk in today at?
143.
143.
Yeah.
Dude, you look a lot bigger than 143. Me and my Talladega body, as the elbow genie would call it. I'm 195 pounds and look like I weigh 160. You're over there. You weigh 160 and you're 145, dude. That's nuts. What are you eating over there, dude? Cornbread and whole milk? What's up?
No, just mostly whole foods and a lot less carbs. But I've been kind of playing with it a lot lately. Just
How old are you now?
I'm 20, about to be 29 next month.
29. Yeah, man. I'm 29 as well. And I got to get off the cornbread and the whole milk and get on the whole foods right there. Oh, well, man, dude, congratulations on a good performance today, man. And like I said, rooting for you hard to make it into season 3, brother.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, brother.
Appreciate it.
Take care, man. Man, all right, so let's see. We got boom. Oh no, dude, you're good. You're totally good. Let's see who else we can get. Let's see who we can get over here. Hey, yo, Conscious Keelan. Maybe if I can get Yoda himself, Sean Applegate, to come over here and say something. I'm gonna see if I can borrow Sean real quick. Hey, Trapplegate. Hey, dude, you trying to come sit down for a moment and discuss how you're saucing fools up here lately? You can absolutely PP. Ladies and gentlemen, $3 to the chat for bathroom breaks. So we're here at 10th Planet Atlanta. After his potty break, we're going to speak with
Have any recommendations on margaritas?
Margaritas in Atlanta. I'm sure that Siri's got plenty to say about that.
I didn't say Siri, I said the chat.
I don't know. I mean, the chat's definitely probably. They should appreciate a good margarita, but.
You tell the chat Elkins is asking.
But yeah, next we've got Sean Applegate coming in to take a seat with us, man. And yeah, if you guys have got some questions for him, obviously my man is doing fantastic work here lately. Got guys winning up tournaments all over the place. Like I said, when we went to the Mid-South Classic, had 3 guys out of 4 finalists over there in that tournament. Today, both guys in the finals, so clearly working some magic over there. So if you guys got any questions or anything like that, I think I have heard rumor of his new instructional outside Hill Hooked on Phonics. Okay.
Boom.
Yeah.
All right,
Waiting on that.
Quick commercial break for the potty time.
Guyadama is the new premier offering for women's and girls' grappling gear. All Guyadama products are thoughtfully engineered from the ground up exclusively for female grapplers. Tired of wearing shorts over or under your spats? Tired of pulling your pants back up between rounds? Guyadama spats include a second layer of sweat-wicking fabric in the saddle for full coverage and protection, and feature a secure and comfortable waistband that stays put even in the most intense exchanges. Competition tested and approved by women in all 50 states and over 10 countries. They have eco-friendly packaging, quarterly donations to the Ocean Cleanup Project, and exclusive graphics by world-famous Mirkatsu. Follow them on social media at guyadama.usa and visit their website at guyadama.com.
All right, ladies and gents, these up here with the man, Sean Applegate, in the beautiful 10th Planet Atlanta. And you guys just put on another hell of a performance, man. You guys out there killing it lately.
Yeah, man. All the guys work so hard, so it's beautiful to see them get out there and get rewarded for that,
Oh, yeah, man. Like, anybody that's paying attention to grappling, I mean, dude, it seems like y'all are creeping up on the national scene super, super hard, but especially in the Southeast, anybody knows that if you're going to grapple at a tournament, you see somebody from 10th Planet Atlanta, like, hey, dude, I hope you taped your ankles up. So I think that a question that I have for you guys is when you guys train, man, with how many finishes you guys get with leg locks, do you guys say that y'all run like more of a balanced offense in one sense or the other, or do you guys like, dude, it's heavy leg lock training like all the time, just because that's what seems to be the future of no-gi competition?
Man, you know what's crazy is I feel like we barely ever work leg locks. You know what I mean? Like in class and go.
Scary thought.
Yeah, no, we really do. Like the thing is though is the way that we attack from some positions. We're always like working between the upper body and lower body.
Yeah.
And since everyone else focuses so heavily on the upper body, I can't talk. It's my voice like 3 days ago.
It's okay. You're so handsome.
And now my brain.
Yeah.
You just melted my brain, dude.
Dude, sometimes I have a way with words.
Anyway, no, you
guys were working the top and bottom of the.
We attacked, yeah, exactly. But people are so good at defending the upper body
that
like oftentimes they give up their lower body.
Yeah.
And because we're working in them like 50-50 like that, they're just taking the lower body. And to be honest with you, man, they're gonna take the easiest thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That someone feeds to them. And like I said, I think it's just less than it being us working a lot of leg locks. I think it's just a lot of other people not working as much,
Yeah, no, even when I like I was just telling the guys a second ago that I grappled Chase a couple weekends ago, and I could feel the plays between the upper and lower body, but as soon as he got to my legs, I could tell there's just a clear, definitive difference in the understanding. Is that like you guys keep it more conceptual when you guys are teaching the leg locks and stuff like that, or do you just feel like you guys map out detail after detail after detail when you guys do it?
Well, yeah, okay. So what happens there is, obviously we focus hard on the concepts, right? Like we focus on like the different parts of it, and breaking it, controlling it, whatever.
And the reason I ask is because when as a fly on the wall in the room when you're coaching, listening to the cues that you give and stuff like that. Obviously never got, having to come train with you guys, trying to connect some of the dots as an idiot over there on the other side of the room. It's super cool, man. I think that there's lots of people, especially that are fans of the PGF, that they're trying to get that outside heel hooked on phonics, bro.
Yeah.
When is that dropping?
I don't know. I gotta finish it by September, and then they have to edit it and do their whole thing. So, man, I hope sometime in September, maybe October. But yeah, no, I don't know. We don't really focus. We focus on a broad spectrum. But like if you take like a guy like Chase, who's been with me for as long as I've been training.
Yeah.
Chase has done those moves enough to where like even like if we only focus on concepts, he's already in those positions. You know what I mean? He's been there so many times. He knows the details, right?
Thousands of hours.
And so a lot of the guys have that, but tournaments like today are just for them to get experience and get out there and have fun. Like there was the match with the guy that didn't tap, and then we just ran it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's one of my white belts. He's probably competed a handful of times. You know what I mean?
Ridiculous.
And
My man's a white belt. It's awesome.
Right. So it's like
Super
he needs that experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want him to think like in a situation like that. I wouldn't want him to develop the competitive mindset of like, wait, there's an easy way out. I should take that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want him to go like, nope, I came here to do this. Leave no doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And get better. If there was 20 grand on the line, I would have went up and said, he tapped. Get out of here.
For sure.
It's over. It's over. You know what I mean?
But that dude that he was grappling, it was against Randy. Right?
Yeah, Randy. Yeah.
Dude, Randy was in season 2 of the PGF. Super tough wrestler.
Yeah.
Definitely went out like a G. Trying to tap him. I mean, like I said, he almost tapped him the first time. It was very, very, very close to being a legitimate tap. But then to go out there and do it again just a few moments later, dude, as a white belt, that's a huge accomplishment, huge growth moment.
Yeah, he works really hard, dude. 2 times a day, 5-6 days a week. You know what I mean?
Stays
Cross
active.
trains. One of the things I'm really adamant on my guys about is like cross training. But then like a bunch of them go like, well, if I could just train here, then why do I need to cross train? I'm like, we don't have class every minute of every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Go train in other places. And he's good about that. Like he'll go and roll at open mats. You know what I mean? And so it's like, dude, like, please go cross train. Please go get those extra looks. You know what I
I
mean?
think it's such a healthy sign of good coaching when people are promoted to go and train at different places. I definitely, we all have trained at places where it's like, no, stay here. I don't want, you don't want any outside influence to like maybe steal your attention or make you, give you a good comparison of maybe, the job that I am or am not doing or whatever it might be. But we're in Birmingham at Ironclad, and we tell people all the time, like, dude, if you can go train and learn from this dude, even though I've never been over here to train with you guys, I've told my students 50 times, like, dude, yeah, if you can make it to Decatur, make it to Decatur. If if y'all are peeping through Atlanta, I'm sure my man Applegate is not afraid to teach you boys a thing or two.
Oh, dude, it's all about cross training. It helps everybody. You know what I mean?
Dude,
like we're all here to make jiu-jitsu better, right? Like not just to some people do just want their team to be the best team and they don't care about jiu-jitsu or whatever.
Yeah.
But the goal is to make jiu-jitsu the best it can be. In order to do that, the more hands you put on it. I have no voice, dude.
Okay.
The more hands you put on it, the faster it grows and the better it gets.
Yeah.
And so if you hoard everything and you're like, no, this is ours, not only does it not develop, so if someone else happens to figure it out, they're going to counter it, you have nothing, right?
Yeah.
But the more hands we put on it, the better it gets, the better your students jiu-jitsu get. You know, I tell my guys all the time, here's this new guard pass that we're working or whatever. Here's how you can stop it from the guard, because I need all of you guys to stop this guard pass so that these guys can get better and then you can get better. You know what I mean?
More beautiful minds. Yeah.
That's all it is, dude.
Yeah, dude. More beautiful minds. Well, man, I've had a blast sitting there picking your brain. Is there anything that you want to say to the fine people of the PGF?
Just thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys support the PGF. Brandon, of course, Kevin, who's going to do the PGF. Elijah, I'm sure we'll do it again. Please support him, even though he's a little crazy. And other than that,
we love him for it. We love him for it. But thank you for
absolutely
hanging out with us. Okay. The commish back in here. Ladies and gents, the commish himself taking a break from the Coke Zero. Is that a little winter?
Not intentionally. I just left it.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Would you
My
like
bad.
a piece of chewing?
I would adore.
You're not really supposed to chew gum on a broadcast, but one of the things about the PGF is that I'm in charge, and you can just do whatever you want to do, and that's the main goal for myself with this PGF is doing what I want to do. Let's go right here.
That's Visa power move.
Oh, y'all got people trying to talk to y'all. Y'all didn't even know.
Sorry, it's not an iPhone. I don't know what to do. Okay, Boyles and Rhoden on the PGF Insider episode. Okay, nice.
Man, so were you just like picking Sean's jiu-jitsu brain?
Yeah,
there's a lot of jiu-jitsu in there.
Oh, dude, I was telling somebody the other day. I grew up with a weird Star Wars uncle, so I never watched it. Wasn't a fan, and that breaks your heart. But then I watched The Mandalorian.
Yeah,
the other
and
day.
that's the end of the broadcast.
Okay. I watched The Mandalorian the other day, and it was great. And I decided
it is great. It's better. It's better than a lot of Star Wars.
No, it's fantastic. Yeah. But I decided
that's a great introduction.
You're the Mandalorian. You're Mando.
And that makes me pumped, dude.
Applegate might be young Grogu /
I think he's Gina Carano.
You think okay? He's she bad, boy.
She thick too now.
Bad,
listen, man. One of the greatest moments in the history of MMA is when they panned over to Gina Carano in the crowd and she was biting her lip like this. Y'all know exactly the spot I'm talking about.
Dude, we all
if you're watching this, you know the one where she goes like this.
If you don't, you got Google.
At the camera. That's one of the greatest moments in MMA history.
Dude, for sure.
And then The Mandalorian.
Oh, for sure.
It's good.
I mean,
she's doing fine.
We're both spoken for, so we're not going to say much else about
she's
Gina
doing
Carano, but
fine. But this part right here, though.
Gina, we love you. Maybe she wants to be a part of the PGF season 4.
I don't think she's gonna make weight.
Oh dang! Now Gina,
that's what I'm saying, dude. The Mando, she's not making PGF season 4. That's what I mean.
I mean she
can't make the weight no more.
I don't know that we can say anything else about Gina Carano's weight without getting canceled potentially.
Dude, she's strong. She's winning. Like
strong with a K.
She's killing the game. She's doing better than when she was killing herself to make that weight.
Oh, dude, for sure.
I'm just saying that one moment.
And if you can hold that big ass rifle, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have
something going on. I feel like she could pick me up and throw me across the room now.
I kind of want her to do that. To you, of course, not me.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Question is, would you land on your feet like a cat, or
not likely?
Or would you just
not likely? I'm concerned she would throw me very hard into the wall.
Well, I mean,
I'm not going to go through the wall. I bet it would dent the wall.
What Disney did, where with her ability to fight, it is
it's cool,
dude.
You want to hear something great? So I saw this thing on Instagram. It was like a jiu-jitsu fundraiser thing.
Okay.
And I can't remember exactly which fundraiser it was, but it was for somebody who had had a loss in their family and stuff. And anyway, there's this guy named I can't remember what his business's name is, but I want to shout him. I think it's Wicked Intent Customs.
Oh yeah, Jed Flanders.
Yeah, it might be Jed, but
Down there,
the name, most importantly, it's the business name is Wicked Intent Customs. So I want to make sure I shout him out. And he gave like a donation of some of his work and let them auction it off and sell it.
Oh yeah.
And he does like custom Star Wars pieces.
Oh, sniggity
And so when I
snap.
saw that he was supporting them, like,
You had to.
so I went and supported him, right? I just thought that was cool. I was just gonna buy some, even if it wasn't good. He made me a custom Mando helmet.
Shut up.
Yeah, and
I think
he
I've
sent
seen
it
this.
last week. No, I haven't got
This
it
is
yet.
a new one. A
Yeah,
different
no,
Mando
this
helmet?
one's like
It's
I spent
serious?
some money on it. Like I wanted to give back to his business
does
for
it
doing that. You know, but
have the
I would never buy something like this without a spark like that. But that was the spark I needed. I pulled the trigger on a custom Mandalorian helmet. The word is helmet.
Yeah. Us Elkins boys have massive heads, but if
No, this is not even to wear. This is just for background for the podcast.
okay,
Yeah, I think it's like it's molded up. It's all, I don't know. We'll see.